ESPN 100.7 is on the air. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by
Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5 is brought to you by Bittner Motors, CDL Electric, the City of Frontenac, Canar Eye Care, the Bet Bank, Pains Incorporated, Pet Care and Surgery Center, Wilbert Encounter, Wells Fargo Shane Peak, University Bank, SEK Urgent Care, Commerce Bank, Rosslyn Construction, Jockstead Sporting Goods, Watco Company, Lane Lord Basketball Camp, Lovat Bank, Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing, Lindbergh Pharmacy, Pittsburgh State University, Cy Smile Center, Ryan Insurance, and the Spigarelli Law Firm.
Now let's go live courtside for tonight's pregame show on ESPN 100.7.
Good evening, everybody, from Girard Taylor Gymnasium in Girard, Kansas. I'm Mike Snow as I'm set for a CNC League doubleheader between the Frontenac Raiders and the Girard Trojans. Frontenac 0-1 in league play with a 4-point loss on the girls' side a week ago tonight at home against the Galena Bulldogs. The Girard Trojan girls come in with a 1-0 mark in CNC League play as they were able to knock off the Baxter Springs Lions here in Girard last Tuesday night in their first CNC League game. They knocked off the Girard, or the Baxter Lady Lions, excuse me, by 5 points in that matchup. So Frontenac still trying to hang around, play their way back into the CNC race, and winning over here at the defending 4A Division II state champs on the girls' side would be a big win for the Frontenac Raiders and give them some momentum heading into the remainder of their schedule. It's a busy week for the Frontenac girls. They'll play tonight and then turn around on Thursday and travel to Mount Vernon for a girls-only varsity matchup. We'll have it for you right here. And then the boys tonight, obviously, here in Girard, game 2 of our doubleheader. They will wrap up their week at home with El Dorado Springs on Friday in a boys varsity-only matchup. So a lot of basketball coming your way as we head down the stretch here in the 2017-2018 high school basketball season. Then coming up a little bit later, the Girard boys unbeaten in league play, 1-0. They beat Baxter on this floor by 4 last week. And the Frontenac Raider boys lost by 15 to Galena last Tuesday, but bounced back to probably their best win of the season. And we'll hear from Coach Barcelona here between games, just kind of expound on that point a little bit, that, you know, they faced an Independence team. Now, granted, they're 1-8, playing down in the SEK League out of the 4A Division I, very athletic. They're young. They're about a year or two away from probably being league champs. They're big and strong at every position, and Frontenac was able to outlast them. They hit some shots, which I feel like their shooting has improved over the last couple of games. So tonight, big game on the road for the Frontenac Raiders. Even though they're just 5-9 on the year, they still have an opportunity with just being 0-1 in the league. They're going to have to win, probably win out to have a shot to win it. But a win here could give them some really good momentum moving forward towards the end of the season. Both these teams, Girard and Frontenac, in the same sub-state, which will be played over in Frontenac, along with Prairie View and Iola. So for the first time, a couple of new opponents in this sub-state, with the 4A2 sub-state in the south, with Galena moving into 4A Division II, which Galena, Baxter, Columbus, and Parsons will be in that one. So good opportunity for a couple of teams here in our area to represent a quarter of the field up there in Emporia at the 4A Division II state basketball tournament. We'll take 2 minutes, come back here courtside, Girard Taylor Gymnasium. We'll take a look at tonight's starting lineups and get you set for the tip-off of this girls' game coming up here in about 4 minutes or so. Girard and Frontenac coming up. This is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
After 3 decades in business, Bittner Motors of Pittsburgh remains a local favorite. If you're in the market for a quality pre-owned vehicle, Bittner Motors has a large selection of late model, low mileage vehicles to choose from. Whether it be a car, truck, or SUV, Bittner Motors will warranty all their vehicles 100% for parts and service. And if you can't find what you're looking for on the lot, they will find it for you. Bittner Motors, 1018 North Broadway, Pittsburgh.
Finding loyal lawyer means choosing someone with experience, confidence, and a good track record. Every legal situation is unique, and you need someone who will give you the level of comfort that he or she will treat your legal problem like it is their own. J. Gordon Gregory of the law firm of Wilbert & Towner is ready to provide you with that type of specialized assistance. With over 30 years of experience in Southeast Kansas, Gordy is ready to give you the personalized legal service your problem needs and deserves. Call J. Gordon Gregory of Wilbert & Towner today at 620-231-5620 or contact him online at wilbertandtowner.com.
See their ad, names, and numbers.
Customer first, safety always. It's not just a tagline, it's the Watco way. By focusing on safety, each and every day they build a future by protecting their customers, team members, community, and the environment. When Watco moves commodities by rail, river, and road, at home or across North America and Australia, their priority is to ensure that they deliver their loads safely and on time. Watco wishes all area teams a safe and successful season.
Save where you shop with Labette Bank's Bazing checking account. Use the Bazing app to find over 300,000 national and local discounts. Bazing also offers industry-leading identity theft protection, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, paying up to $200 for damaged phones, pharmacy, vision, and hearing savings. With Bazing checking, you get deals you want and protection you deserve. Stop by and ask us about Bazing at Labette Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Services like retirement meds and MedPack programs, Lindbergh Pharmacy provides personalized service you can count on. Refill prescriptions online at lindberghpharmacy.com or on your smartphone with our free Lindbergh Pharmacy mobile app. You can also sign up for our text alert program and we'll text or email you when your prescription is ready. Can't make it to us? We'll deliver your medications right to your door. Lindbergh Pharmacy, now 2 locations to serve you.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
And welcome back here to Girard, Kansas, Tanner Taylor Gymnasium. That was the Girard High School Marching Band with the National Anthem. It's time to run down the starting lineups. First for the Frontenac Raiders are coached by Martha Harper, assisted by Scotty Fields and Bailey Flora. Starting for the Raiders, a junior guard, Maddie Davis. Sophomore guard, Karma Fields. Sophomore forward, Bria Ginnivan. Senior guard Taylor Peterson, and rounding out the starting lineups, the junior center Lauren Harper. So it's Harper, Ginnivan, Peterson, Davis, and Fields for the Frontenac Raiders. For the Girard Trojans, they're coached by Brad Herlocker, assisted by Jessica Ripper and Dana Crane. They are the defending 4A Division II state champs in basketball as well in softball, coming off the best season in school history. Starting for them, Jordan Ferguson, a 5'10 junior guard. A 5'7" junior guard Gabby Sands, a 5'5" senior guard J.C. Murphy, a 5'11" sophomore forward Britley Bailey, and the engine to this Girard basketball team, the Pitt State commit, the 5'8" senior point guard Sydney Crane. So it's Crane, Bailey, Murphy, Sands, and Ferguson for the Trojans in their home whites, maroon letters and numerals trimmed in gold. Frontenac in their road blacks, white letters and numerals. Girard lost 53-51 their last game out at Fort Scott. The Frontenac girls dropped a very hard-fought game against the good Independence team that came out firing, but probably the most complete game for Frontenac. They're 4-9, 0-1 overall, and they lost that one last week 64-51. But offensively, definitely one of their best games. We will have the tip-off here in just a moment. You can watch us online, ESPN1007.com. So we are ready for some high school basketball. Britley Bailey's at half court, set to jump it up against Lauren Harper. Opening tip is slapped into the backcourt. Girard will control it. J.C. Murphy will hand it off to Sydney Crane. Frontenac will defend him in a 1-2-2 zone. Into Bailey. Shot comes up short. Crane with a rebound. Her follow. And she was falling to the ground. No good. Maddie Davis with the rebound. Up the floor to Karma Fields. Fields jump stop. 10-footer on the right wing. And it's good. Good start for the Raiders. They lead here 2-0. 25 seconds in. Murphy swings it up top for Drake Worrell. Worrell into the lineup, replacing Gabby Sands. Over to Sydney Crane. She'll try a three on the right wing. It comes up short. Rebound out of bounds to Frontenac. Raiders leading 2-0, 40 seconds in. Here comes some full court pressure from Girard. Davis gets it into Peterson. Peterson will race it up the floor. In traffic. We'll pull it out and set it up for the Raiders against the 2-1-2 zone of Girard. Davis, right side for Taylor Peterson. Peterson skips it left wing for Fields. Farman to the foul line, kicks it out for Taylor. Taylor to the right block. Runner is too strong. Ginnivan had the rebound for a moment, lost it out of bounds. Back to Girard. Minute into this one, 2-0 Frontenac. Girard on their first two possessions have airballed it twice. Right side for Murphy. So Ferguson's out of the lineup, excuse me. And Worrell's in to replace her. Long rebound for the Raiders and outlet pass to Karma Fields, and she traveled. And it'll go back to Girard. It down to Sydney Crane. Up top for Murphy, left wing for Sands. Looking inside for Bailey. Left wing for Sands. 2-0 Frontenac, 6:15 to play first quarter. Girard's really slowing things down here against this zone. They get it into Murphy. Her runner in the lane is up and good. J.C. Murphy, her first two, ties it at 2 minutes in. Fields to Davis. Frontenac will slow it down and walk it up. Davis between the circles. Kicks it right wing for Peterson. Skips it back left wing for Davis. Maddie will drive in the lane, draw a whistle and a foul. And that will put Davis at the line shooting 2 free throws for Frontenac. As they whistled that one on J.C. Murphy, her first. Her first, team first. And Maddie Davis will be at the line. Shooting 2. First one up, no good. Second one for Davis, missed. Rebound tipped around, and Bailey pulls it down for Girard, and then she travels. And that'll stay with Frontenac after the rebound and turnover by Girard. Inbound it, and it's knocked away and stolen. Off the floor is Jada Valley, who just checked in. Her layup missed. Rebound pulled down by Karma Fields. And Fields will race it up from left to right. Into Ginnivan. Ginnivan shot missed, gets her own rebound. The follow, swatted out of there and taken away by Sydney Crane. Crane up the floor to Valley. Right-hand layup at the hoop is good. Jada Valley with her first two gives Girard their first lead. 5:15 to play, first quarter. Peterson into the high post for Ginnivan. Kicks it out. Right wing for Karma Fields. Left side for Davis. Maddie will load up a three. Comes up way short. That is the third air ball of the ball game. Girard's airballed two. And that one there for Frontenac. Got a new floor. It's much brighter here in this gym. Maybe that's giving them some confusion. J.C. Murphy checks back in, along with Kinsey Smith. 5:01 to play first quarter, 4-2. Girard with a 2-point lead. Right side for Murphy. Swings it up top between the circles for Smith. Left wing for Valley. Back to Smith, down on the baseline right for Murphy. She'll attack the basket, pull up too strong. Rebound tipped around, and Maddie Davis pulls it out of the pack for the Raiders. She'll bring it up the floor, across the timeline, hands it off for Peterson. Frontenac will go to work on this 2-3 zone. They get it into Ginnivan. Turnaround jumper miss. Rebound tipped around. And Sydney Crane comes out of the pack with it. She'll take it all the way to the basket. Left-hand layup is good. 6 straight for Girard. They lead 6-2. Here comes the pressure, and we've got a timeout. Timeout Frontenac. 4:13 to play, first quarter. Girard scored 6 straight. They lead 6-2. We are back to Tenor Taylor Gymnasium in 30 seconds.
From scoring the winning touchdown to walking in graduation, life is full of wonderful moments. But the best times can come with financial challenges, like paying for college or a room renovation. This is Brian Sutton, Market President of Commerce Bank in Pittsburgh. At Commerce, we make the harder stuff easy. Whatever your challenge is, we want to listen and help find solutions so you can focus on the good stuff, like cheering on your favorite team. Check us out at commercebank.com or follow us on Facebook and Twitter for tips on making the most of life. Commerce Bank, challenge accepted.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Girard's turned up the full court pressure, giving the Raiders some trouble. They're able to beat it across the timeline for Peterson. Right side for Maddie Davis as they attack the zone. They get it in the high post for Harper. Harper puts it on the floor and goes down and loses it out of bounds. Back to Girard. Under 4 minutes remaining, first quarter. Girard on a 6-0 run, leading 6-2. Trying to get it into the high post to Ferguson. She lost it, tracks it down near half court. And Peterson just went down in a heap and was able to get up and jog back and play defense in the zone. They lob it in on the high post for Crane. Turnaround jumper in the lane. Bounced around, no good. And Ginnivan with a rebound. And a foul going to go on the Girard Trojans. No, they're going to call that on Bria Ginnivan. He pointed towards Frontenac first. Her second, team second. And Taylor Peterson will come out. Skylar Baker and Reagan Hippel will check in for Frontenac as Girard inbounds it. Underneath their own basket, open three for Crane, and she knocks it down. Sydney Crane starting to heat up. She's got 5. It's a 9-0 run for Girard and a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on J.C. Murphy, and that's her second. Immediately, Gabby Sands will check in for her. Girard's picking them up, little full court press. 3:15 remaining, first quarter. Inbound it to Harper, back to Maddie Davis, who keyed it in for Frontenac. She'll bring it up left to right. Dribbling it down, kick it out for Baker. Baker one step inside the three-point line. Fires away and knocks it down. Probably not a good shot, but she knocks it down, so that made it good. 9-4, Girard. 2:55 remaining here in the first quarter. Get it on the baseline for Crane. Crane shot it behind the backboard, hit the bottom of the backboard, came back to her. Gabby Sands for three, and she rattled it in off the backboard. 12-4, Girard by 8. There's a steal by Crane, and then she's fouled by Maddie Davis. First on Maddie. And Girard will inbound it from underneath their own basket. Jaden Meyer checks in, replaces Reagan Hippel. Inbound it to Murphy, over to Crane. Same spot, she just hit one. This one comes up short. And Davis pulls down the rebound. Frontenac down 8, 2 minutes to play in the first quarter, and a blocking foul underneath the basket, right at the hoop. That's going to go on Kinsey Smith, her first. Third team foul on the Girard Trojans. And that will put Maddie Davis, who's 0 for 2 at the line, back there shooting 2, and going to try to quiet this run here by Girard. Currently at 12-2, and she misses the free throw. Girard by 8, 2:26 to play, first quarter. Second one for Maddie Davis. High arcing shot, comes up short. Rebound pulled down by Ferguson. Up the floor to Crane. Crane, nice bounce pass underneath. Layup is good by Smith. 14-4. Girard on a 14-2 run. Ball knocked loose on the full court press. Frontenac able to come out of the pack with it. Davis up the floor. Shot in the lane is good, and she's fouled. And Maddie Davis will head back to the line for a three-point play. Makes it 14-6 Girard. Davis, who's 0 for 4 at the foul line, will head in and try to get her first make from the charity strike. 14-6. Girard with the lead. Free throw up and good. Nothing but net. See if that can get Maddie Davis going offensively. 14-7 Girard. 2 minutes remaining, first quarter. Valley comes back in and checks in for Crane. They get it into Brittany Bailey. Lefty's turnaround jumper missed. And then she goes over the back on the rebound. First on Bailey. Fourth team foul. Make it the fifth team foul, on Girard. Here comes the full court man-to-man pressure on the Raiders. Davis over the top to Fields. Fields tips it to herself in open court all the way to the basket. Layup is good. 4 for Fields. It's down to a 14-9 Girard lead. Get it to Valley. 15-foot jumper on the right baseline. Missed. Davis pulls down the rebound for the Raiders. She'll push it up from left to right. Swing it left wing for Baker. Up top for Davis. And high post for Harper. Back it in Bailey. Lost it. Fell down to get it back and traveled. It'll go back to the Girard Trojans. Valley will walk it up. Swing it to the left wing for Smith. Back to Gabby Sands. Will hold it near half court. Left wing for Worrell. Worrell, nice pass inside to Valley, and she lays it in. Jada Valley with 4. Frontenac down by 7. Final 45 seconds of this first quarter. Davis kicks it out for Baker. Down in the corner from Maddie. She'll try a baseline 3. Long missed everything, and Valley clears the rebound. Baseball pass up the floor to Bailey. Nice catch in traffic. Layup missed. Baker clears the board for Frontenac. Up the floor to Meyer. Jaden into the front court. Kicks it down in the corner for Fields. Karma to the basket. Shot over Bailey is good. Karma Fields, 3 of 3 from the floor. 6 points in the game. Puts the Raiders back to within 5 points. Final 8 seconds of this first quarter. Down in the corner for Sands. Another 3 ball. Missed. Rebound pulled down by Davis. She lost it. Over to Valley, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Girard girls lead the Frontenac Raider girls 16-11 at the end of the first quarter. We are back in 1 minute. This is Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
What's the buzz around Community National Bank and Trust? They're talking mobile banking, instant issue debit cards, rewards checking and credit cards, and let's not forget e-power checking, paying better than CD-like rates on a checking account, plus nationwide ATM fee refunds. Get in on the buzz. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Headquartered in Richmond, Kansas, QSI Quality Structures Incorporated specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground snow load and a 90-mile-per-hour wind shear built to the most stringent codes. Whether you need a garage, agricultural building, commercial facility, or custom-built design, we're your one-stop shop for post-frame buildings. QSI. Everything we do is right on cue.
Basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here, 10R Taylor Gymnasium in Girard. Head to the second quarter. Peterson, Harper, Ginnivan, Baker, and Fields. The starting 5 for Martha Harper, Valley, Worrell, Sands, Crane, and Bailey for Girard. Frontenac will have the basketball to start it out. Give it to Baker. Baker drives in, kicks it out for Ginnivan. Skips it across the lane for Peterson. Open 3 for Taylor, missed. Rebound pulled down by Sydney Crane. She'll push it up right to left. Crossover in the lane, the teardrop, it's up and good. 7 for Crane, the lead is 7. Peterson up the floor, nice pass in transition, and Bria Ginnivan lays it in. Ginnivan with her first 2, 18-13 Girard, picking up the pace here a little bit. 7:20 to play in the first half. Sands down in the corner for Valley, back to Sands, skips it left wing for Smith, lobs it in on the block for Bailey, turns and faces, and then tied up. Alternating possession will stay here with Girard. And Smith will inbound it. Left side of the basket on the baseline for Girard. Gets it in the backcourt for Sands. Sands dribbles between the circles, left wing for Valley. Over to Sands, down in the corner for Smith, and it's deflected away and stolen by Harper, then taken away from Harper by Valley. She saves it in to Kinsey Smith, and Girard will reset. Not the third time Frontenac's had a rebound and have turned it over on the outlet pass. Valley down in the corner, dribbles it up to the left wing, hands it off for Sands, kicks it right side for Smith, back to Sands. Left wing now for Valley, looking inside. Over to Sands, she'll try a 3. This one off the backboard too strong. The tip from Crane missed. Rebound out of bounds, and we'll stay here with Girard. 6:25 to play, first half, 18-13. Girard by 5, and Sydney Crane will inbound it. Inbound it to Sands, back to Crane. Crane down in the corner. Kicks it up top for Smith. High post for Valley, and a whistle and a foul. That one's going to go on Karma Fields. Her first, team 4th. Maddie Davis will check back in for Frontenac with 6:16 remaining first half. Frontenac down 5, trailing Girard here 18-13. Ginnivan will come out of the ball game as Maddie Davis checks in for her. They get it to Sands. Sands gets it in the lane for Sydney Crane. Turnaround jumper, and it's up and good. 9 for Crane. The lead is 7. Long pass over the top of the press. Baker tracks it down. Jump stop, pull up 10-footer, too strong. Good box out by Maddie, and she tracks down the rebound in the corner. Over to Baker, back to Davis. Maddie will try a 3, comes up short. And the long rebound controlled by Sands. Kicks it up the floor to Sydney Crane. 5:40 to play. Crane through the defense, dumps it inside to Bailey. Ridley shot missed. And Peterson clears the board for Frontenac. Up the floor from left to right. In the lane, shot over Bailey at the basket, missed, gets her own rebound. And she's fouled on the follow. And that will put Taylor at the line. Shooting 2. Frontenac trailing 20-13, but just 1 of 5 at the foul line.
Fouls on 14. Gabby Sands, second personal. Team foul number 6.
So Peterson hasn't scored yet in the game at the line, shooting 2, and she misses the first one. It's the 5th miss at the line for the Frontenac Raiders. Laurel checks back in for Girard along with J.C. Murphy, who's got 2 fouls. Second free throw for Peterson missed. Rebound by Karma Fields. The follow is up and good. Karma 4 of 4 from the floor, 8 points in the game. She's keeping the Raiders in this. Frontenac now just 1 of 7 at the foul line. They trail 20-15. There's a steal by Maddie Davis. Davis cut off by the full court press. They'll dribble it across the timeline against the Girard man-to-man. Hands it off for Peterson. Trying to lob it inside to Karma Fields at the foul line. She hits it, drives it to the basket, kicks it out for Peterson. Open 3, another air ball. And it's out of bounds to Girard. That's the 4th air ball combined by these two teams from 3. So Girard will have it, leading by 5, 4:48 to play, first half, excuse me. Crane up the floor, hands it off for Murphy. Down in the corner for Valley, she'll drive baseline, cut off, gets it over to Smith. The lefty will try a shot, it's an air ball. Rebound pulled down by Harper. If it was just one team, it would be something, but we've had some shots way off the mark here from both teams so far. Frontenac with the basketball, trying to lob it into Harper, nobody home, and then it'll go out of bounds back to Girard. Ferguson checks in. Kinsey Kester will check in for her first action. 4:19 to play, first half. 20-15. Girard by 5 with the basketball. Right side for Kester. Trying to get it inside, and it's knocked away by Davis. Good deflection by Maddie. Frontenac will have an opportunity to make it a 1-possession Girard lead. Down in the corner for Fields. Fields step back, open 3, in and out, no good. Halfway down and popped out. And Ferguson with the rebound, and then she's fouled. Not sure who they got there. That's on Taylor Peterson.
Fouls on 25, Taylor Peterson.
That's her first, 5th team foul. And Girard will have it once again, leading 20-15. 3:50 to play, second quarter. Get it down in the baseline left for Murphy. Over to Crane, and she'll spot up for a 3 and knock it down. Sydney Crane with 12 of the 23. Girard by 8. Frontenac will attack this 2-3 zone for Girard. Hands it off for Davis. Back to Peterson, left wing for Davis. Bounds it right side for Baker. Schuyler for 3, and she hit it. A guarded 3 over J.C. Murphy. Cuts it back to a 5-point Girard lead. 3:05 to play, first half. Kester behind the arc on the right side. Over to Ferguson, left wing for Murphy. Back to Kester, pass is deflected by Fields. Fields on the floor after it. Jump ball and alternating possession. We'll go back to the Frontenac Raiders, and they'll have an opportunity to cut this once again to a one-possession Girard lead. They've had a couple of times down 5 with the basketball and have turned it over every time or missed free throws. Frontenac 1 of 7 at the line, and they trail by 5. Davis to play it in, gets it into Baker, pass deflected, right back to her, and she's whistled for traveling. .251 to play, first half. Frontenac with another opportunity squandered with a turnover. It'll go back to Girard up 5, right side for Kester. Left wing for Sands. To Kester, right side for Sydney Crane. She'll try a long guarded 3 and swish it. She's got 15. Girard by 8 once again, 2:25 remaining. Frontenac throws it over the top of the press to Baker. Her shot swatted by Crane. Blocked the 3, Crane with it. And we'll push it up, Girard up 8, 2:15 to play first half. Down in the corner, Crane open for 3 again. This one missed. Peterson with a rebound. She'll push it up the floor left to right. In the lane, shot over Crane. No good, but a whistle and a foul. That'll be the first on Sydney Crane, 7th team foul. And Taylor Peterson, who's 0 for 2 at the line, will head back for Frontenac to shoot 2. See if she can break this cold streak at the line for the Raiders. First one up and good. Frontenac now 2 of 8 at the foul line, trail by 7, 26-19. Valley checks into the ball game for the Trojans along with J.C. Murphy. Second one for Peterson. She knocks it down. 2-minute mark, first half, 26-20. Girard by 6 with the basketball. They get it into Brittany Bailey, and she traveled. And it'll go back to Frontenac with 1:55 remaining as Girard turns up the full court press. Davis trying to get it into Peterson, stolen away, right to Crane. Her shot missed, and she goes over the back and just picked up her second foul. And she missed that layup. 1:51 remaining first half, 26-20, Girard. As we walk to the other end, and Skylar Baker, who's got 5 points in the game, will shoot a 1-and-1. Free throw missed, another miss. This time Fields tracks it down in the corner in a double team, and then tied up by Valley. Alternating possession. We'll go back to Girard with 1:48 to play. Crane will bring it up, left wing for Murphy. The foul line for Bailey. Into Crane on the post, and she's fouled by Maddie Davis. Davis with a good forearm shiver there on Crane. Picked up her second. The inbound to Sands. Sands inside to Crane. Crane tried to leave it across to Bailey. She lost it, saved it right to Peterson. Peterson up the floor to Fields. Karma tracks it down, steps on the inline out of bounds. It'll go back to Girard. Frontenac's been down 2 possessions several times here in this second quarter. And can't get a basket or even a shot. They've turned it over or missed a free throw each time. They trail 26-20. And there's a deflection by Peterson and a steal. Davis with it. Another opportunity here for Frontenac. See if they can cut it to a 1-possession lead. Over to Harper, right side for Peterson. Harper at the foul line, keeps it right side for Fields. Karma's shot swatted out of there. Baker saves it. It'll go out of bounds. Not sure how that's Frontenac's ball. Frontenac will take it inbound, down 6. 56 seconds remaining first half. Get it into Baker. Baker hands it off for Karma Fields. Fields between the circles. Puts it down in the corner for Davis. Davis in the post for Harper. Harper's shot over Bailey is up and good. First two for Harper. Final 38 seconds of this first half, 26-22 Girard. Murphy, left wing for Valley. Back to Murphy. Inside for Britley Bailey, over to Crane. Crane drives baseline, forced up a shot a little out of control, and Maddie Davis just picked up her third. And that'll put Sydney Crane at the line shooting two. Crane's 3 threes, 3 twos, 15 points to lead all scores in the game. She's almost automatic at the foul line. We'll head there and shoot two. Trying to add to this 4-point Girard lead. First one up and good. Committed to Pitt State. Be a gorilla for Pittsburgh State. Lane Lord. Part of a really strong class signed by Coach Lord for next season. As Crane knocks them both down. She's got 17. And she'll come out of the ball game as Kinsey Smith will check in and replace her. Here comes the full court press. Peterson throws it over the top to Fields. Karma's shot at the basket, missed. Baker with a rebound. Good hustle by Skyler, and she lays it in. Baker's got 7, 28-24 Girard. Final 12 seconds. Murphy, 8 seconds, directing traffic, gets it to Bailey on the right wing. Down to Smith in the corner. She'll drive it in, throw it away. Back to Frontenac with 1.2 remaining. And Peterson will play it in for Frontenac. Puts it into Harper. One dribble, she'll heave it. No good, and that'll bring us to halftime. Frontenac girls, despite the turnover, some cold shooting at the foul line, head into the locker room trailing Girard here 28-24 as we head to the break at the half. 28-24, Girard with the lead. We will be back in 2 minutes. Take a look at the first half numbers. This is Raider basketball on ESPN 1007.com.
If you want to improve your basketball skill set, you need to attend one of the Lane Lord basketball camps. Each camper receives individual attention and specific coaching adapted to age and skill level. There's something for everyone. A grade school camp for girls entering 3rd through 8th grade, a high school team camp available on 2 different weekends with both varsity and JV levels of competition, plus satellite camps throughout the summer. All campers receive instruction from head coach Lane Lord, head assistant Amanda David, along with former and current players. For more information, visit them online at LaneLordBballCamps.com. Coach Lord and Coach David have seen tremendous success over the past several years, and they begin their recruiting at these camps, with over 20 former campers being signed. Visit LaneLordBballCamps.com.
I had no idea you did that.
That's what I said when I learned CDL does more than just electrical work. Like plumbing, heat and air, security cameras and alarms, generators, solar panels, even signs for my business. CDL really is one company that has a solution for about everything in my home and business. Learn more at cdlsolution.com.
For all those New Year's resolutions, stop at Jocksnitch to get your new running shoes and new workout gear from Nike to Adidas. We also have Brooks and Asics running shoes to get the new year started right. Here at Jocksnitch in downtown Pittsburgh, Adidas Ultra Boost on sale for a great price of $129.99. Stop in to see the Jocksnitch sales we have going on right now. You don't want to miss these deals. Select Chiefs and Royals apparel are marked down. Stop in Jocksnitch today in downtown Pittsburgh.
Sporting goods from Jocksnitch.
Paynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist. Paynes handles all driveline repairs for cars, trucks, four-wheel drive vehicles, and farm equipment. Paynes can also handle any general machine work and offers 24-hour record service. Call Paynes anytime, 231-3170. Paynes Incorporated is located at the intersection of West McKay and Highway 69 Frontenac Junction. Paynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist.
Proud supporter of Frontenac Athletics.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here at halftime of the girls contest. Girard, the 4A Division II state champs, defending state champs that is, lead the Frontenac Raider girls 28-24. And if you're Martha Harper and the Frontenac Raiders, you've got to be feeling pretty good, only down 4, considering you're 3 of 10 from the foul line. Girard started out the game with a 14-2 run, and you're only down 28-24. Girard's 2 of 2 at the foul line. As I said, Frontenac 3 of 10, and they are just an eyelash away from getting back into this. Really, the story is in the second quarter, neither team went for nearly 4 minutes without scoring. The score was 20-15 Girard, and Frontenac had 5 straight possessions, 4 were turnovers, and 1 was an air ball. So you throw that in with poor free throw shooting, and the Raiders are lucky they're not buried here by 20 in this gymnasium against the Girard Trojans. Let's take a look at the first half scoring. Sydney Crane, outstanding senior who just went into the 1,000-point club in the midseason tournament a couple of games back, had an outstanding first half here with 17 points to lead all scorers. Valley added 4. Gabby Sands with a 3, and then they got 2 each from J.C. Murphy and Kenzie Smith. For Frontenac, Skylar Banker leads the way with 7 points. Check that. Karma Fields leads the way with 8 points. Baker added 7. They got 3 from Davis, 2 from Ginnivan, 2 from Peterson, and 2 for Harper. Foul trouble, Murphy and Crane both with 2 at the half for Girard. And Maddie Davis with 3 for Frontenac, Bria Ginnivan with 2. 28-24, Frontenac trails here on the road inside Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. We will take 2 minutes, come back with the start of the second half after this timeout. 28-24 Girard. This is Frontenac Raider basketball.
What do you want from your bank?
Access to my account information on my phone.
Security, convenience, and friendly staff.
When I call, I want to speak with a real person.
I want it all. Low fees, low loan rates, and high deposit rates.
What if there was a place like this in your community? There is. Kansas Teachers Community Credit Union, with locations in Pittsburgh, Fort Scott, Independence, and Coffeyville, serving area residents since 1949.
Headquartered in Richmond, Kansas, QSI Quality Structures Incorporated specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground snow load and a 90-mile-per-hour wind shear built to the most stringent codes. Whether you need a garage, agricultural building, commercial facility, or custom-built design, we're your one-stop shop for post-frame buildings. QSI. Everything we do is right on cue.
Per month. With Common Sense Checking at University Bank, you can earn up to $15 per statement cycle, 10 cents for each swipe after the first 15 swipes. Qualifying is so easy. Simply have one direct deposit or auto payment plus 15 debit card purchases each statement cycle and a $100 opening deposit. Stop by the bank for more information about our Common Sense Checking. Then swipe and save. It's convenience that pays at University Bank. Branch GMB. Member FDIC.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we found clients appreciate a planning process that adjusts to the twists and turns of their life. If you're rethinking your life goals, the Envision process can help you try on your ideas before committing to them. Maybe you're thinking about retiring early or starting your own business. Your Envision plan can tell you how adding a goal could affect your ability to reach your objectives. For more information, call Shane Peak today at 620-232-3120. That's 620-232-3120. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC.
Having a confident smile can change everything, and Invisalign makes that decision easy because you can have a stunning smile without most people even knowing you're going through treatment. Saya Smile Center is proud to be a premier provider of Invisalign. Your Invisalign treatment will consist of a series of aligners that you switch out every 2 weeks. Each aligner will gradually shift your teeth perfectly into place, giving you the smile you always dreamed of. Call Saya Smile Center today for your no-cost consultation. Saya Smile Center, 4095 Parkview Drive in Frontenac, 620-231-7242.
Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing can tow all cars, trucks, and some semi-tractors and trailers in town or cross country. Larry Barrett has emergency wrecker service for all accidents, 24-hour towing. Been in an accident? Then call the pros. They have quality auto body repairing and painting from certified technicians for all major and minor repair jobs, and they can deal directly with the insurance companies, taking the stress out of your life. Go to barrettbodyframe.com or stop in and see them at 1601 East 27th Street Terrace or call 232-9400. That's Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing. Customer service first. See them fast in names and numbers.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
28-24 our score, halftime of the girls' game. Girard by 4. As I mentioned there during the halftime numbers, Frontenac 3 of 10 at the foul line. So you go 6 of 10, 7 of 10, it's a tie game, and they really haven't played all that well, and Girard shot it pretty well. They've hit 4 threes, Frontenac's hit 1. So they're being outscored at the foul line as well behind the three-point arc. Both teams out here on the floor warming up, finishing up their halftime shoot-around. We're just moments away from the start of the second half. See what adjustments both coaches made in the locker room. Baker will start. Karma Fields, Maddie Davis, Bria Ginnivan, Taylor Peterson, and Harper, not Maddie. Maddie's got 3, so she'll start the third quarter on the bench. It's Worrell, Sands, Murphy, Crane, and Britley Bailey will start for Girard. We are ready for the start of the second half. Nate Hamlin sitting to my left with a beautiful pink shirt on. Salmon, yeah. Of course it is. And Frontenac will have the basketball down 4. Taylor Peterson will inbound it from the far sideline. Good opportunity here for Frontenac again to make it a one-possession game. Trying to inbound it, gets it into Fields. Girard extending that 2-3 zone, putting some pressure right across half court on the guards. Baker up top for Ginnivan. Right side for Ginnivan, over to Peterson. Peterson to the basket, shot over Bailey, miss. Harper had the rebound and then knocks it out of bounds off of Girard. It'll stay right here. Inbound in the corner for Fields. Karma for 3, comes up short, another air ball. Harper with a rebound and an offensive foul. Whistled on Harper. She created some space there with her elbow. Both teams have combined for 5 air balls behind the 3. Maybe it's the lighting or something. 30 seconds into this second half. Girard with the basketball, up 4. Right side for Bailey, had it knocked out of her hands. Then throws it into the backcourt. Crane tracks it down as it was deflected by Karma Fields. Frontenac really keeping an eye on Crane. They get it in. Girard gets it inside. Shot missed. Ginnivan with a rebound. Up the floor to Fields. Karma around Murphy. The shot no good, but she's fouled. And Karma will head to the line to shoot 2 and try to cut into this 4-point lead.
Fouls on 15, J.C. Murphy. Third personal, second team foul, number 1.
Third on Murphy. First team foul on the Trojans, and Karma Fields will head to the line and bounce around and miss the first free throw. Frontenac down 4, 3 of 11 from the foul line. Second one on the way. And it's up and good. She split the pair, 9 for Fields. It's a one-possession Girard lead. They race it up the floor to Murphy. Drives baseline around Harper and a whistle and a foul on Lauren Harper. It's her second, team second. And J.C. Murphy will head to the line to shoot 2 for Girard. She's got 2 points in the game. First free throw is up and good. Girard, perfect 3 of 3 at the line. Back on top by 4. Second one for Murphy is good. Here comes some full court press. Frontenac will beat it. Peterson across the timeline, right side for Ginnivan. Bria thought about a 3, skips it left wing for Baker. Baker in on the block for Ginnivan. Nice pass to Harper. And a 3-second violation. Inside on Frontenac. Blow the dust off that call there. Pretty quick possession to be calling 3 seconds. So after the turnover, Girard by 5. Crane will bring it up, running the point. Down in the corner for Murphy. Murphy drives baseline, skips it across. Open 3 ball for Sands. Comes up short. And Baker tracks down the rebound. Outlets it up to Harper. Harper throws it away, and then she picks up her 3rd foul. So Reagan Hipfel checks in and replaces Harper, who just picked up her 3rd foul here. All of them in the second half. Girard by 5 with the basketball. Ferguson traveled. As Ginnivan stepped in front, tried to take a charge. Some contact there, no foul, but then it created a travel on Ferguson. And it'll go back to Frontenac on the turnover. They inbound it to Fields. Karma over the top to Peterson. Peterson beats the press all the way to the basket. Shot blocked and out of bounds. And we'll stay right here with Frontenac. Peterson will play it in left side of the baseline under the basket for the Raiders. Gets it into Baker. Skyler for 3, missed. Ginnivan with the rebound. The follow is up and good. 4 for Bria. Girard by 3, 30-27, 5:45 remaining 3rd quarter. Sands in the corner for Crane. Back to Sands. Dribbles it back between the circles. Picks it up. Gets it on the right elbow for Ferguson. Back to Sands. Down in the corner for Valley. Valley dribbles it back up. Way out behind the arc on the left wing. Down on the baseline for Ferguson. Drives to the hole on Hipfel and has it taken away. Stolen by Peterson. Peterson up the floor, and now they call a touch foul in the backcourt. That's on Jada Valley. That's her first. We had a big collision here under the basket, no foul, and they call a touch foul at the other end. Frontenac inbounds it to Baker. Baker right side for Taylor Peterson. Way behind the arc. Dribbles down to the baseline. Off her foot out of bounds. Frontenac again will turn it over with an opportunity to tie it. 5:11 to play, 3rd quarter. Girard with the ball and a 30-27 lead. Sands kicks it up top for Bailey. Bailey traveled, no call. Right side for Valley. Near half court for Sands. Over to Ferguson. Lobs it inside to Bailey, working on Ginnivan. Double team by Hipfel up top for Valley. Right side baseline jumper, no good. Rebound tracked down by Ferguson. Gets it in the backcourt for Sands. Baseline right for Crane. Crane to the hoop, trying to wrap around pass. Lost it, got it back, saves it into the backcourt for Sands. 4:30 to play. 3rd quarter. Girard with a basketball and a 3-point lead. Sands and Crane playing catch. They get it to Ferguson, and she traveled. Got it to her on the high post, trying to bounce it underneath, and traveled is Kenzie Smith, and J.C. Murphy will check back in for Girard as they turn up the full court press again. Peterson to play it in. Lobs it into Fields. It's stolen away. Shot blocked. Smith gets it back over to Ferguson. In traffic, and a whistle and a foul on the arm on Bria Ginnivan. Now Bria with 3. And it's a struggle for Girard to score and Frontenac to get a stop. I know that doesn't make any sense, but Girard's had it forever. They get it to Crane, long 3, and she swished it. Even 20 for Sydney Crane. That is her 4th 3 of the night. Stretched it back out to a 6-point lead. Peterson at the other end, shot in traffic, no good. She's hammered on the arm by Jordan Ferguson. Her first. Team 3rd. And Peterson will head back to the line to shoot 2. She's 2 of 4 at the line for her only 2 points in the game. Free throw up, no good. Frontenac 4 of 12 at the foul line, make it 4 of 13 as they miss them both. Crane with a rebound, she'll take it up the floor around the defense and lay it in. That's 5 straight for Sydney Crane. She's got 22. Girard by 8, 3:45 remaining, 3rd quarter. Over to Peterson, lobs it into Hiffel, working on Ferguson, missed it. Got it back and then had it taken away by Valley. Up the floor to Murphy. Murphy to Valley. Valley lost it. Pinballed around off of Frontenac. It'll stay right here with Girard with 3:34 to play, 3rd quarter. 35-27. Girard by 8. They inbound it. Looking for Crane. Get it right side for Smith. Back to Murphy, over to Crane. Jumper in the lane, missed. Baker with a rebound. Here come the Raiders, down 8. Baker hands it off for Peterson. Right side for Fields, inside for Sellers. Turnaround jumper missed. And a whistle and a loose ball foul on Skylar Baker. Bailey Rooms will check in and replace Caitlin Sellers. 3:06 to play, 3rd quarter. Girard by 8. They'll inbound it and walk it up against the half-court zone of Frontenac. Murphy will run the point. Left wing for Crane. Back to Murphy up top. Crane at the foul line, splices the defense. Her shot missed, gets her own rebound. Goes underneath the basket and draws a whistle and a foul on Peterson. And that'll put Crane at the line shooting 2. She's got 22 in the game, 2 of 2 at the foul line. Frontenac down 8 to Girard, but lead Crane by 5. First one up, been good. Automatic from the line. She's got 23. 23 of the 36. And she swishes the second one. 24 of the 37. Frontenac down 10. Over the top of the press to Karma Fields. She has it knocked away from behind. And it'll stay right here with Frontenac. They're in dire need of a bucket. 7-0 run for Girard after Frontenac cut it to a 3-point Trojan lead. There's another deflection and a steal. Stolen by Murphy. Murphy to the basket, blocked, but she's fouled by Karma Fields. Second on Karma, 7th team foul on the Raiders, and that'll put J.C. Murphy at the line shooting 2, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 2:39 to play, 3rd quarter. Girard 37, Frontenac 27. We are back to Tenor Taylor Gymnasium in 1 minute.
The human eye blinks about 17,000 times a day, but here's a real eye-opener. Dry eyes can cause irritation, red eyes, and blurred vision. Don't assume your blurry vision means you need new glasses or contacts. The doctors at Girard Eye Care are experienced in diagnosing and treating dry eyes with the newest treatments available. So schedule your eye exam in Pittsburgh or Girard with Girard Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
Community National Bank and Trust believes in our local schools and those who have committed themselves to our children. They would like to reward you with a premium banking product that offers Community National Bank and Trust excellent service coupled with a bounty of free banking products. Teacher's Choice has a checking account with no monthly service charge, unlimited check writing, no fee for cashier's checks, money orders and traveler's checks, and much more. Call or stop by today and visit one of their customer service representatives and find out how easy it is to open a Teacher's Choice account. Member FDIC.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
J.C. Murphy at the line, shooting two. Girard leading 37-27, 2:39 to play, third quarter, and she knocks the first one down. Murphy with 5. Girard's a perfect 7 of 7 at the foul line. Frontenac 4-12. Second one for Murphy, no good. Maddie Davis, who checked back in, will pull down the rebound. Frontenac down 11. Davis up the floor. Bailey Rooms came in over to Fields. Karma kicks it out for Peterson. Taylor for 3, missed. Fields had the rebound, lost it to Crane. Crane knocked it off of Fields' leg, out of bounds, back to Girard. 2:23 to play. Third quarter. Girard starting to pull away. They lead 38-27. They're on an 8-0 run. Murphy will walk it up. Hand it off for Crane. Crane gets a double ball screen and then goes down. Kicks it over to Ferguson. Hands it off for Murphy. Murphy down in the corner for Smith. To Ferguson on the elbow, back to Smith, open 10-footer, missed. And a whistle and a foul on the rebound that's going to go on Jordan Ferguson. Her second.
Foul on number 2, Jordan Ferguson, second personal team foul, number 4. Back in the game for the Trojans earlier was 14, Gabby Sands, back in now.
Gabby Sands and Jada Valley check back in for Girard. Along with Drake Worrell. Over the top pass to Davis. Maddie to the basket. Layup is good. Let's see if that gets Frontenac going here offensively. Maddie's got 5. Girard by 9. 1:45 to play, third quarter. 38-29. Worrell throws it away into the backcourt. Davis with the steal. Layup at the basket is good. That's 4 straight for Maddie. She's got 7. Frontenac down 38-31. Raiders pressure giving them some trouble. There's a deflection by Peterson. Stolen away by Rooms, up the floor to Fields. Karma over to Peterson. Back to Karma, open for 3, missed. Hippel had the rebound and it's knocked away. And Murphy clears the board for Girard, 1:10 to play. Frontenac scored 4 straight to cut it back to 7. Murphy with it, dribbles around. Hands it off for Sands, running the weave here near half court. Sands to Murphy, and it's tipped off of Davis, and it's off of J.C. Murphy, and back to Frontenac. Maddie Davis, who sent out most of the third quarter, coming in. Well, she's done 3 steals and 2 layups. 53 seconds remaining. They inbound it to Peterson. Over to Davis. Maddie looks inside, hands it off, baseline for Fields. Karma right side for Rooms. Bailey drives baseline. In the backcourt for Peterson, over to Fields, open 3, way short. Rebound out of bounds off of Frontenac and Girard. That's the 7th air ball from both teams tonight. Must be a breeze. I've never seen anything like it. 30 seconds remaining. Girard with the basketball, up 7 here in the third quarter. Murphy brings it across the timeline. Tries to get it into Bailey, and it's knocked away and stolen by Reagan Hippel. The freshman to the hoop. Layup is good. Reagan Hippel with her first 2. And after Girard led by double digits, it's cut back to 5, 38-33. Murphy in the lane, pull up 10-footer, it's good off the glass. J.C. Murphy with 7, and that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Girard leads 40-33. We're back in 1 minute with the fourth quarter. This is Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
Finding a lawyer means choosing someone with experience, confidence, and a good track record. Every legal situation is unique, and you need someone who will give you the level of comfort that he or she will treat your legal problem like it is their own. J. Gordon Gregory of the law firm of Wilbert & Towner is ready to provide you with that type of specialized assistance. With over 30 years of experience in Southeast Kansas, Gordy is ready to give you the personalized legal service your problem needs and deserves. Call J. Gordon Gregory of Wilbert & Towner today at 620-231-5620 or contact him online at wilburtontowner.com.
See their ad names and numbers.
Save where you shop with Labette Bank's Bazing checking account. Use the Bazing app to find over 300,000 national and local discounts. Bazing also offers industry-leading identity theft protection, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, paying up to $200 for damaged phones, pharmacy, vision, and hearing savings. With Bazing checking, you get deals you want and protection you deserve. Stop by and ask us about Bazing at Labette Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Start of the fourth quarter, Girard will have the basketball leading 40-33. It's Crane, Sands, Ferguson, Smith, and Valley. Harper, Ginnivan, Davis, Fields, and Peterson for the Raiders. Crane will run the point against the Frontenac zone. Ferguson drives in the lane, kicks it out for Valley. Valley dribbles up to the right wing, into the lane, out of control and traveled. And it'll go back to Frontenac. Raiders get a stop. Peterson to play it in, gets it into Davis. Davis up the floor. Gets it to Harper on the block. Up top for Davis. It's knocked away and stolen by Valley. And now Maddie Davis just picked up her fourth foul. And Skylar Baker will check in. So Baker in. 8th team foul on the Raiders, 4th on Maddie. And that'll put Jada Valley at the line shooting a 1-and-1, and she rattles the first one in. And Girard, 8 of 9 at the foul line. That's the difference in the game. Second one missed. Rebound tipped around. Crane had it, lost it, gets it back. Sent into the backcourt for Smith. 41-33, Girard by 8. Gonna go to work on some clock here. Sands for 3, way short. Long rebound, tracked down by Peterson. Up the floor, nice pass in transition to Ginnivan, and Ginnivan's fouled at the basket. I believe they're gonna call this one on Kinsey Smith. No, they're gonna give that one to Jada Valley. Her second, team 5th, and Ginnivan will be at the line shooting 2, trying to improve this dreadful night for the Raiders at the line, and she knocks it down. 5 for Bria. She's 1 of 1 at the foul line, cuts it to a 7-point Girard lead. Second one, no good. Crane with a rebound. Dribbles out of a double team, and we'll walk it up. Crosses the timeline, 7:03 to play fourth quarter. Girard by 7. Crane on the left wing in traffic. Count the bucket. And she'll head to the line to shoot a free throw for the and one. She's got 26 now. A little continuation like we're in the Eastern Conference there. Foul, dribble, shot, good. 3-point play, another one net. Crane is putting on a clinic here tonight. She's got 27 points. There's a turnover. She gets the steal. And Harper reached in and fouled her. The fourth on Harper. The first free throw is no good. First miss for Crane at the foul line. Jaden Meyer checks back in. Frontenac down 10. 44-34, Girard. And the second one rolls around and good. 28. Peterson beats the press, has it taken away, and a charging foul whistled on Peterson at the basket. I don't know about that one. Taylor picked up her third. Team 10th, and Frontenac's going to pick them up. A little full court pressure here, down 11 with 6:41 remaining. 45-34. Get it into Crane. She'll race it up the floor into the front court. And pull it out and slow it down. It's a moving screen whistled on Ferguson. That's what you call a makeup call. It's the third on Ferguson. 16 foul on Girard. And Frontenac has an opportunity to cut it to single digits. And now an away from the ball holding foul. We're in a struggle here between which ref could call the offensive or away from the ball foul. All three have just called fouls that nothing was there as Bria Ginnivan just picked up her fourth. Let them play. It's been a well-played game up to this point. They don't need to turn it into a free throw shooting contest. Crane lost it. Ferguson tracks it down. Girard with the ball, up 11, and Brad Herlocker's going to call a timeout. 45-34, Girard by 11, 6:19 remaining in this fourth quarter. We're back in 30 seconds.
Paynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist. Paynes handles all driveline repairs for cars, trucks, four-wheel drive vehicles, and farm equipment. Paynes can also handle any general machine work and offers 24-hour wrecker service. Call Paynes anytime, 231-3170. Paynes Incorporated is located at the intersection of West McKay and Highway 69 Frontenac Junction. Paynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist.
Proud supporter of Frontenac Athletics.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
6:19 to play, fourth quarter. Frontenac down 11. Crane will get the inbound in the backcourt. Bring it up against the Frontenac man-to-man. Goes over to the right wing, now back to the left wing. Over to the top of the key to Valley. Valley to the basket, and layup is good. Valley with 7. And a holding foul. It'll go on Frontenac, and we'll put Karma Fields at the line, shooting a 1-and-1. As that one's on Gabby Sands. Her third, team 7th, and Fields will be at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Fields 1 of 2 at the line, 9 in the game, make it 10 as she knocks the first one down. Frontenac down 12. Second one, in and out, no good. Struggles continues. Ferguson traveled. And Frontenac will inbound it underneath their own basket following the turnover. Peterson to play it in, gets it into Grayson Hipful, drives in the lane, kicks it out for Meyer, long 2 for Jaden, and she knocks it down. 47-37, Frontenac down 10, still plenty of time. 5:30 remaining. See if they can put a run together and get back in it. Crane to Meyer. In the lane, gets it inside to Ferguson, shot missed. And then Grayson Hipfel's found by Ferguson, who just picked up her fourth. So as on Ferguson, Sands will return to replace her. And Grayson Hipfel will head to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. First free throw attempts by the freshman. First one up and good. From this point on, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see more of Grayson and Reagan Hipfel. Even though they're freshmen, much more physical than anybody else on the floor. Second free throw missed. Fields with an offensive rebound, tracks it down in the corner. Double dribbled, no call. Gets it over to Baker, right side for Peterson. Frontenac down 9. Top of the key for Fields. Farmer to Meyer. Jaden dribbles left side, hands it off for Hipfel. Hipfel inside to Meyer, and it's knocked away and stolen by Sidney Crane. Crane up the floor on the break. Layup to Murphy, and it's up and good. Assist by Crane. Back to 11, 4:45 remaining. Peterson through the defense, shot missed, rebound tipped around. Bailey has it, and she's tied up. Alternating possession will stay here with Frontenac with 4:41 to play. Inbound it, trying to get it to Hipfel, and it's stolen away by Murphy. Murphy all the way to the hoop, shot missed, but a whistle and a foul on Grayson. And that'll put J.C. Murphy at the line, shooting 2. We'll have the boys game about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this matchup. Between games, we'll hear from Raider coach Ryan Barcelona. 49-38, Girard by 11 as Murphy rattles the first free throw in. She's in double figures with 10. 4 of 5 at the line. Second one rattles in as well. 11 for J.C. Murphy. Girard by 13. Ginnivan up the floor to Fields. Baseline right for Davis. Over to Peterson on the right wing. Lobs it into Harper. Kicks it out for Fields. Karma for 3. No good. Nice offensive rebound by Ginnivan, and Bria lays it in. Ginnivan with 5 of her 7 here in the second half. Girard by 11, 4-minute mark of this fourth quarter. Crane will dribble it, trying to run some clock. Into the lane, spins in traffic, a little scoop shot, rolls in. That's only Division I men's that you don't have to closely guard it. 53-40, 3:40 to play. Fourth quarter, they get it into Harper. Skips it across the lane for Fields, and it's stolen away. Crane to the basket, layup is good. Crane with 31 points now. Frontenac gets it into Harper, shot missed, and Bria Ginnivan will go over the back and foul out. Bria fouled out with 7. 32 points for Crane. 55-40, Girard by 15. And Drake Worrell will head to the line to shoot 2. Hipfel returns, Reagan Hipfel returns for Frontenac. Jada Valley checks back in for Girard. First free throw is up and good. First points of the game for Worrell. Girard by 16. 56-40. Second one, no good. Maddie Davis pulls the board down. She'll race it up the floor. Over to Harper. Pass deflected out of bounds. We'll stay right here with Frontenac as they'll inbound it on the sideline. Get it in to Peterson, left wing for Fields. Karma to the basket, shot in traffic, no good. Rebound tipped out, tracked down by Fields. Over to Hidful, down to Davis. 3 minutes remaining. Davis to the basket, shot is up and good. Nice move by Maddie. She's got 9. Girard will bring it up. And Peterson fouled her. That's 4 on Taylor. And that'll put Sydney Crane back at the line, shooting 2. And 17 in the first half, 16 in the second half. 33. She trails Frontenac by 9 here. 57-42, Girard by 15. Second one for Crane, missed. And Harper clears the board for Frontenac. Up the floor to Maddie Davis. Knocked away and stolen by Murphy. Murphy up the floor to the basket, missed the layup. Rebound tipped around out of bounds off of Girard. It'll go back to Frontenac. Inbound it to Peterson, over to Fields, shot missed. And then a loose ball foul on Karma Fields. She picked up her 3rd. And that will put Worrell at the line. He's 1 of 2 for her only point in the game. Free throw is up and good. Second one missed. Missed them both, actually. Still a 15-point lead. For Girard, 2:15 remaining, fourth quarter. Peterson drives baseline, spins in traffic, scoop shot, missed. Harper with a rebound, and she's fouled by Worrell. And that'll put Lauren Harper back at the line, shooting 2. It's up and good. Harper with her 3rd point. Frontenac down 14. And she knocks them both down. She's got 4. Murphy and Crane dribbling the ball in the backcourt. Running some clock. Hipful picks Crane's pocket. It's loose on the deck. Reagan with it. Hands it off for Maddie Davis. Frontenac down 13, 1:40 to play. Davis shot in the lane. It's up and good. Nice move by Maddie. She's got 11, 8 of those here in the second half. Battle in foul trouble. 93 seconds to play. Frontenac trails by 11. Crane throws it away. But a whistle and a foul on Maddie Davis, and she just fouled out of the game. Free throw miss for Worrell. 57-46, 1:27 to play. And she knocks the second one down, splits the pair. 2 points in the game for Worrell. Girard by 12. Nice Hipful drives it to the basket. Traveled. Stays 12 as Baker will check in, replace Reagan Hipful with 1:16 remaining. Good fight for Frontenac, just ice cold from the line and too many turnovers when they've had their opportunities to get back in it. Girard will inbound it to Crane. 1:10 to play. Crane will walk it up. Dribble over to the right wing. Over to the foul line to Valley. Sands for three, missed. And Baker will clear the board as we roll under a minute remaining. 58-46. Frontenac trailing by 12. Harper's shot in the lane, missed. Nice rebound by Baker, and Skyler lays it in. She's got 9. It's a 10-point game. Crane up the floor, 38 seconds. Baker over to Sands. Out of Crane, 30 seconds. Back to Sands. And she's fouled by Skylar Baker, who picked up her second. That'll put Gabby Sands at the line. Shooting 2. She's got 3 points in the game, and these will be her first free throw attempts of the night. First one is up and good. And the second one is up and good. 5 for Sands, 60-48. Girard by 12, 20 seconds remaining. Harper from way downtown, no good. Baker with an offensive board, follow no good. Meyer with a follow. It's up and good. And Frontenac will call timeout. Down 10 with 10.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. We will step aside for 30 seconds. 30 seconds, Frontenac trails by 10. This is Raider basketball.
Customer first, safety always. It's not just a tagline, it's the Watco way. By focusing on safety, each and every day they build a future by protecting their customers, team members, community, and the environment. When Watco moves commodities by rail, river, and road, at home or across North America and Australia, their priority is to ensure that they deliver their loads safely and on time. Watco wishes all area teams a safe and successful season.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X, 103.5, The Evolution.
10.5 remaining fourth quarter. Girard up 60-50. They inbound it to Crane. And Crane is fouled by Jaden Meyer. Sydney Crane has 33 points in the game. She is 7 of 9 at the foul line and will head back to shoot 2 and add to what has to be a career high night for her. Free throw up and good. Make it 34 for Crane. Second one, got it. 35 for the senior. Final 7 seconds of this one. Frontenac with the ball down 12. Over to Harper, missed, and that'll do it. 62-50, our final score. Let's take a look at the final numbers, and we'll have our pregame here and get you ready for the boys' game. Sydney Crane leads the way with 35 points. Leads all scorers in the game, including 9 of 11 at the foul line. Murphy out at 11 for Girard, 7 from Valley, 5 from Sands, 2 each from Smith and Worrell. Rounding out the scoring for Girard, Frontenac led by Maddie Davis with 11. Karma Fields added 10, 9 from Baker, 7 from Ginnivan, 4 from Harper, 2 each from Peterson and Reagan Hipful, and a free throw from Grayson Hipful, and Jaden Meyer added in 4 points as well. 62-50, Girard girls win it. They're 2-0 in the league, 9-4 overall, and in control of this CNC race here early on. We'll take 3 minutes. We'll come back and hear from Ryan Barcelona, and then come back and get you set up for the boys contest. This is Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
On the job, it is vitally important that you hire the right attorney. Before choosing an attorney, you should make sure they have the resources to fight large corporations or insurance companies. Your attorney should have extensive trial court experience and a track record of success. The Spigarelli Law Firm, with offices in Pittsburgh and Coffeyville, has the experience, resources, and reputation to provide the quality representation your claim deserves. Fred Spigarelli has received the top rating from his peers with the Martindale-Hubbell Independent Rating System. His firm has the resources to hire the experts and physicians needed to properly present your claim. The Spigarelli Law Firm has successfully tried cases for over 40 years and taken numerous cases all the way to the Supreme Court. Call the Spigarelli Law Firm today at 877-409-7931 or visit their website at spigarelli-law.com. You can also find them fast in names and numbers. Be sure to get reliable information when you choose an attorney to represent you.
When the lights come up on Friday and Saturday nights at high schools and colleges across the region, it's often on a field built by Crossland Construction. Many Crossland employees played on those fields and were educated in the schools that are thriving parts of our communities today. Crossland is a proud supporter of area athletics and urges you to be a part of your local school community. Many of the athletes playing today may help Crossland build across our region in the future. Check out career opportunities at crossland.com. Crossland Construction, build you.
If you want to improve your basketball skill set, you need to attend one of the Lane Lord basketball camps. Each camper receives individual attention and specific coaching adapted to age and skill level. There's something for everyone. A grade school camp for girls entering 3rd through 8th grade, a high school team camp available on 2 different weekends with both varsity and JV levels of competition, plus satellite camps throughout the summer. All campers receive instruction from head coach Lane Lord, head assistant Amanda David, along with former and current players. For more information, visit them online at LaneLordBballCamps.com. Coach Lord and Coach David have seen tremendous success over the past several years, and they begin their recruiting at these camps, with over 20 former campers being signed. Visit LaneLordBballCamps.com.
At Lindbergh Pharmacy, we care about your health. From qualified and caring staff to services like our Time My Meds and MedPack programs, Lindbergh Pharmacy provides personalized service you can count on. Refill prescriptions online at lindberghpharmacy.com or on your smartphone with our free Lindbergh Pharmacy mobile app. You can also sign up for our text alert program, and we'll text or email you when your prescription is ready. Can't make it to us? We'll deliver your medications right to your door. Lindbergh Pharmacy, now 2 locations to serve you.
After 3 decades in business, Bittner Motors of Pittsburgh remains a local favorite. If you're in the market for a quality pre-owned vehicle, Bittner Motors has a large selection of late model, low mileage vehicles to choose from. Whether it be a car, truck, or SUV, Bittner Motors will warranty all their vehicles 100% for parts and service. And if you can't find what you're looking for on the lot, they will find it for you. Bittner Motors, 1018 North Broadway, Pittsburgh.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Welcome back between games. Mike Snow, as I'm joined by the Frontenac boys head coach Ryan Barcelona. And coach, a very good win over a talented Independence team, and they're one of those teams that came in 1-8, and then you watched them warm up and watched them play throughout the game. They're one of those teams that are just an eyelash away, much like the Frontenac Raiders, from being a team that could be 5-3, 5-4, because they have some athletes that could pass the eye test. Overall, how do you feel like your kids played in that big win on Friday?
I thought we played much better, especially right out of the gate. To get out to a big lead and get confidence going, get up 14-3, that really set the tone for the whole game. And I thought we were able to do a good job to weather the storm of Independence, because they had, like you were saying, they had quite a few athletes, and their team is going to be very good in the SUK for the next few years. And our kids, able to keep that lead all game and then close it down the stretch, hitting a lot of free throws. It was a good win for us.
You could probably play your schedule over and over again and even go deep into the 4A2 playoffs, and you're not going to see a post player as athletic and as talented as Davion Lewis. I really felt like your kids did a good job, one, to get him in foul trouble, and two, keep him off the boards rebounding-wise.
Yeah, I thought our bigs did a good job of putting a body on him when his shot went up, and we want him to attack the rim. Good things happen when you do that. It was good to get him in foul trouble, really open up the lane and give an opportunity for Brock and Hayden to score a lot of points inside the paint for us Friday night.
We're talking here between games with Frontenac boys head coach Ryan Barcelona, and 0-1 in league, 5-9 overall, and obviously just one loss in the league. You still have an opportunity to play yourself back into it, and that'll start tonight at a team that was one of the favorites in the preseason poll in Girard. They're 1-0 now, 8-4 overall, and they've had a great year with one of the better players in the league, and Caleb Muya. What do they do that concerns you?
Well, it's just it's a well-coached team every year. Rod Westcott, no matter who he is, their kids are going to play extremely hard, and we know that coming in. And they've been in his system for 3 or 4 years now, and they know exactly what to do. And, we're going to get their best shot. We know that. You got a really talented player, Caleb Muya. He's capable of putting up 30, so we really got to concentrate on him and make sure he doesn't have a huge night tonight.
Who would you say that you've played up to this point in the season he reminds you the most of?
I would say he reminds me, just right off the top of my head, probably I think his name's Arkell Smith from Carthage. Just that quick bounce off the floor is what he really reminds me of, and just glides to the basket and can finish above the rim easily. That's kind of the kid he reminds me of the most.
And obviously when you come in a big matchup, a rivalry game in the league, and playing against probably the best player in the league right now, the Muya kid, what are some of the things that your offense can do to help you out on that defensive end trying to defend a guy like that?
Well, the main thing is just to make him work at both ends. Don't take quick shots. Make him get in stance. Make him work for every defensive rebound and every point he gets. You gotta put pressure on him and not give him anything easy tonight. That's the main thing, and that's what we're going to try to do.
What about shooting wise, Coach? I know you had some struggles early on and then right after Christmas break, but it seems from my standpoint, you're getting more games and more gym time under your belt. It appears that shooting, especially at the free throw line, is much improved than it was in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, I thought we would have a real good free throw shooting team coming in this year. It just took a little bit of time, and now we're getting the right guys attacking the rim, getting them to the free throw line, and we've got 4 guys shooting over 70% from the free throw line, and those things are going to help you down the stretch of the season, I feel.
Well, last year when you guys hosted Girard, it was one of the craziest games of the season, also one of the best atmospheres there on the home floor in Frontenac. What are you expecting over there at Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium tonight?
Oh, it should be another great high school basketball game. We got to play over there last year for the sub-state and play Girard, and it's loud. It's going to be real loud. Everybody's on top of you, and both schools bring a lot of people, and it's going to be in a high intensity game, and it's going to be definitely a sub-state championship atmosphere, I feel like, tonight.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. Good luck tonight.
All right. See you, Mike. Thanks.
We'll take 2 minutes, come back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium for the starting lineups and the opening tip of the boys contest. Stick around. It should be a good one. Here, live video on ESPN1007.com and on air at Radio X 103.5.
I had no idea you did that.
That's what I said when I learned CDL does more than just electrical work. Like plumbing, heat and air, security cameras and alarms, generators, solar panels, even signs for my business. CDL really is one company that has a solution for about everything in my home and business. Learn more at cdlsolution.com.
The true test of a great insurance agency comes when you suffer a loss. It's easy to take your premiums, but Ray Ryan of Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh knows that handling your claim is the most important service an insured needs.
Claim is our chance to let the customer know that we'll be out there, not just that we sold them a policy, we'll also be there when a claim occurs to make sure it gets handled in an honest, respectable way.
Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh, a trusted choice agency. Find them fast in names and numbers.
From scoring the winning touchdown to walking in graduation, life is full of wonderful moments. But the best times can come with financial challenges, like paying for college or a room renovation. This is Brian Sutton, Market President of Commerce Bank in Pittsburgh. At Commerce, we make the harder stuff easy. Whatever your challenge is, we want to listen and help find solutions so you can focus on the good stuff, like cheering on your favorite team. Check us out at commercebank.com or follow us on Facebook and Twitter for tips on making the most of life. Commerce Bank, challenge accepted.
The City of Frontenac is a proud supporter of Frontenac High School athletics and academics. The City of Frontenac was founded in 1886 and is home to just over 3,100 residents. Frontenac citizens enjoy a small-town atmosphere and all that a close-knit community has to offer. Situated on the crossroads of two major highways, those living in Frontenac can easily travel and enjoy the amenities of larger cities in a shorter travel distance. The community boasts an outstanding school system, low taxes, complete city services, including 24-hour police and fire protection. Good luck, Raiders, from the mayor, city council, and staff.
Having a confident smile can change everything, and Invisalign makes that decision easy because you can have a stunning smile without most people even knowing you're going through treatment. Saya Smile Center is proud to be a premier provider of Invisalign. Your Invisalign treatment will consist of a series of aligners that you switch out every 2 weeks. Each aligner will gradually shift your teeth perfectly into place, giving you the smile you always dreamed of. Call Saya Smile Center today for your no-cost consultation. Saya Smile Center, 4095 Parkview Drive in Frontenac, 620-231-7242.
For all those New Year's resolutions, stop at Jockson's to get your new running shoes and new workout gear from Nike to Adidas. We also have Brooks and Asics running shoes to get the new year started right. Here at Jockson's in downtown Pittsburgh, Adidas Ultra Boost on sale for a great price of $129.99. Stop in to see the Jockson's sales we have going on right now. You don't want to miss these deals. Select Chiefs and Royals apparel are marked down. Stop in Jock Snitch today in downtown Pittsburgh.
Sporting goods from Jock Snitch.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5 The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here at 10R Taylor Gymnasium in Girard, Kansas, sent for the CNC Boys matchup between the Girard Trojans, coming in 1-0 in the league with a good win last week. In fact, a week ago tonight over Baxter Springs right here on this floor. We'll take on the Frontenac Raiders, who are 0-1 and that 15-point loss last Tuesday to the Galena Bulldogs. Frontenac 5-9 overall. Girard 8-4 overall. 1-0, as I said, in the league. Girard lost Friday night in a non-league game at Fort Scott. Frontenac was able to knock off Independence 68-63. Good win for Coach Vars and the Frontenac Raiders. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for the visiting Raiders, the senior guard Daniel Watts will get the start tonight, along with the senior Jake Wilbert, 6'4" senior Brock Ginnivan, 5'11" senior Peyton Brown, and the 6'2" sophomore Hayden Pyle will get the start for the Raiders. They're coached by Ryan Barcelona, assisted by Troy Morris and Jared Pyle. For Girard, coached by Rod Westcott, assisted by Dennis David and Dave Watke. They'll start a 6' sophomore guard, Ryder Worrell, a 6' senior guard, Ethan Goff, 6'3" junior, the best player on the floor, Caleb Muyak, 6'3" senior forward, Brett Ferguson, and a 5'10" junior guard, Evan Troike. So it's Troike, Ferguson, Muyak, Goff, and Worrell. The starting lineups for the Girard Trojans. They're in their home whites. Gold letters and numerals trimmed in maroon. Frontenac, of course, in their road in blacks, white letters, and numerals. We'll take our final 3-minute timeout here at the pregame show. When we come back, we'll have the tip-off of the boys' game. Frontenac and Girard boys coming up after this. This is Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X.
After 3 decades in business, Bittner Motors of Pittsburgh remains a local favorite. If you're in the market for a quality pre-owned vehicle, Bittner Motors has a large selection of late model, low mileage vehicles to choose from. Whether it be a car, truck, or SUV, Bittner Motors will warranty all their vehicles 100% for parts and service. And if you can't find what you're looking for on the lot, they will find it for you. Bittner Motors, 1018 North Broadway, Pittsburgh.
Finding a lawyer means choosing someone with experience, confidence, and a good track record. Every legal situation is unique, and you need someone who will give you the level of comfort that he or she will treat your legal problem like it is their own. J. Gordon Gregory of the law firm of Wilbert & Towner is ready to provide you with that type of specialized assistance. With over 30 years of experience in Southeast Kansas, Gordy is ready to give you the personalized legal service your problem needs and deserves. Call J. Gordon Gregory of Wilbert & Towner today at 620-231-5620 or contact him online at wilburtontowner.com.
See their ad, names, and numbers.
Customer first, safety always. It's not just a tagline, it's the Watco way. By focusing on safety, each and every day they build a future by protecting their customers, team members, community, and the environment. When Watco moves commodities by rail, river, and road, at home or across North America and Australia, their priority is to ensure that they deliver their loads safely and on time. Watco wishes all area teams a safe and successful season.
Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing can tow all cars, trucks, and some semi-tractors and trailers in town or cross country. Larry Barrett has emergency wrecker service for all accidents, 24-hour towing. Been in an accident? Then call the pros. They have quality auto body repairing and painting from certified technicians for all major and minor repair jobs, and they can deal directly with the insurance companies, taking the stress out of your life. Go to barrettbodyframe.com or stop in and see them at 1601 East 27th Street Terrace or call 232-9400. That's Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing. Customer service first. See them fast in names and numbers.
The human eye blinks about 17,000 times a day, but here's a real eye-opener. Dry eyes can cause irritation, red eyes, and blurred vision. Don't assume your blurry vision means you need new glasses or contacts. The doctors at Canar Eye Care are experienced in diagnosing and treating dry eyes with the newest treatments available. So schedule your eye exam in Pittsburgh or Girard with Canar Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
Save where you shop with Labette Bank's Bazing checking account. Use the Bazing app to find over 300,000 national and local discounts. Bazing also offers industry-leading identity theft protection, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, paying up to $200 for damaged phones, pharmacy, vision, and hearing savings. With Bazing checking, you get deals you want and protection you deserve. Stop by and ask us about Bazing at Labette Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5.
Opening tip controlled by Muya, slaps it into the backcourt. Girard will have the first possession against the Frontenac man-to-man. Ferguson to Worrell, pressured by Watts. They get it in the high post to Muya, working on Ginnivan. Dribbles right into Pyle. Shot comes up short, and Ginnivan clears the board for the Raiders. Brock up the floor, hands it off for Pyle. Hayden to the basket, shot over Ferguson, missed. And a loose ball foul on the rebound, then it'll go on Hayden Pyle. First on Pyle, first on the team. And Frontenac will pick him up, a little full court press here. Troike, long pass over the top to Muya. Drills it up to the right baseline, picks it up behind the arc, pressured by Wilbert. Over to Troike. Troike kicks it in to Worrell, to Ferguson, back to Ethan Goff now. Goff in the lane around Frontenac, shot up and good. Goff through the whole defense there. And tosses the right hand off the glass for the first bucket of the game. 2-0 Girard, 7:10 to play. Brown right side for Wilbert. Shake in the high post now for Pyle. Hayden spins, forces a shot up over Ferguson, missed. And Muya high in the air for the rebound. He'll push it up right to left all the way to the hoop. Layup is good. That's too easy for Caleb Muya. 4-0 Girard. 6:45 remaining here in this first quarter. Open jumper missed. Rebound by Muya. He'll push it up the floor again. The runner in the lane, no good, but a whistle and a foul on Brock Ginnivan. His first, team second. Caleb Muya at the line, shooting two, with Girard leading 4-0, 90 seconds into this one. First one from Muya, missed. Second one on the way for the junior. And rattles around and good. 3 for Muya. 5-0 Girard. Peyton Brown will walk it up against the Trojan man-to-man. Left wing for Wilbert. And on the block for Ginnivan. Free throw line for Pyle. He'll drive it to the basket, force a shot up in traffic and get it. First 2 for Pyle. 5-2 Girard. Frontenac picking him up, little full court press. Over the top to Worrell. Out for Troike, over to Muya. Against the Frontenac man-to-man. Up top for Worrell. Right side for Evan Troike. Hands it off for Ethan Goff. Goff will dribble around Brown. Shot in the lane over Wilbert, no good. Rebound tipped around. Troike saves it into Muya. Muya for 3, missed. Troike with a rebound over to Ferguson and a whistle and a foul. As Hayden Pyle picks up his second. And Blaine Baldwin will head over to the scores table and replace Pyle. And the first one for Ferguson is up and good. Brett Ferguson with his first point. 6'2" Girard. And that's Carter Doherty, the 6'5" senior, or junior, excuse me, sits at the scores table, and he'll check in for Ferguson. So second on Pyle, third team foul on Frontenac. And Brett Ferguson at the line shooting his second. He knocks it down. Hit them both. Girard 3 of 4 at the line. And the big man, Carter Doherty, will check in for his first action tonight. 5:40 remaining first quarter, 7-2 Girard. Frontenac yet to get into any flow at all offensively. Right side for Watts. Gets a ball screen from Ginnivan. Watts dribbles it off his foot, right to the hands of Worrell. Worrell up the floor on the right side. Up top for Troike. Over to Doherty, hands it off for Ethan Goff. Left wing for Troike. Down in the baseline for Worrell. Up top for Caleb Muya. 7-2 Girard, they've got the basketball. 5:10 remaining first quarter. Over to Worrell on the right wing. Up top for Troike. Left side for Goff, he'll try guard at 3 and he'll hit it. 5 for Goff, and we've got a timeout. 10-2 run to open things up. First 3 minutes of the game. Girard leads. We are back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium in 30 seconds. This is Frontenac basketball.
What do you want from your bank?
Access to my account information on my phone.
Security, convenience, and friendly staff.
When I call, I want to speak with a real person.
I want it all. Low fees, low loan rates, and high deposit rates.
What if there was a place like this in your community? There is. Kansas Teachers Community Credit Union, with locations in Pittsburgh, Fort Scott, Independence, and Coffeyville, serving area residents since 1949.
And now, courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X, 103.5, The Evolution.
Frontenac trails 10-2. They get it to Wilbert. He'll drive baseline. And a kicking violation on Girard. It'll stay right here with the Raiders, trailing 10-2. Frontenac lines up the inbounds play. Lobs it in the backcourt for Watts. Right side for Baldwin. In traffic, shot missed, and he's fouled. And Blaine will head to the line to shoot 2 for Frontenac. Baldwin at the line shooting 2, trying to cut into this 8-point lead for Girard, and he misses the first one. Second one for Blaine. He got it. Split the pair. 10-3 Girard. Frontenac picking him up, little full court press. With to Troike. Over to Caleb Muya. Back to Troike. He'll cross the timeline. Right side from Muya. Pressured in the man-to-man by Ginnevan. Top of the key, left side for Worrell. Down to Troike. Troike backs Wilbert in. Spin move on the block with the left hand, and it's up and good. Nice move by Evan Troike. 12-3, Girard by 9. Watts will bring it up. Right side for Wilbert. It's a ball screen from Baldwin. Up top for Ginnevan. Brock drives it in around Doherty. Shot in traffic is good, and he's fouled. Good play there by Brock. Trying to quiet this run for Girard momentarily. Makes it 12-5 Trojans. 4:01 remaining first quarter, and Brock will have a chance for an old-time three-point play as Brett Ferguson will check in and replace Carter Doherty, who just picked up his second foul. First free throw is up and good. Three-point play for Brock, 12-6 Girard. 3:58 and counting here first quarter. Troike against the man-to-man up top for Worrell. Down in the corner for Ethan Goff. Drives baseline into a double team and stripped, and a whistle and a foul. And Peyton Brown whistled for the foul, his first, team fourth. And Ethan Goff will he shoot to her? They call it, no, they call it on the floor. Zane Henderson will check in for his first action tonight. He'll replace Worrell. Muya inbounds it to Troike. Over to Goff. Back to Muya. Baseline right behind the arc. Pressured by Ginnevan. Frontenac's almost daring him to shoot that three. Passed it up. Gets it over to Troike. He'll take a three. Comes up short. Rebound tipped out behind half court. And it'll be back court on Girard. 3:28 remaining first quarter. Frontenac down 6 with the ball. Girard's going to defend him in the zone this possession. Peyton Brown to Watts. Right elbow for Ginnevan. Ginnevan inside to Wilbert. Nice cut to the basket, and Wilbert will take it up in traffic and lay it in. There's two for Wilbert. 12-8 Girard. And Goff had to travel, and it'll go out of bounds off of Girard back to Frontenac. So the Raiders, after being down 10-2 early, have an opportunity to cut it to a one-possession Girard lead. They trail 12-8, 2:55 to play first quarter. Watts against the zone for Brown, swings it right side for Baldwin, and on the block for Ginnevan. Nice pump fake. Brock takes it up and lays it in. 5 for Brock, 12-10. Frontenac down 2. 2:40 to play first quarter. Troike dribbles down to the right baseline. Lost it on the dribble, saves it. Into the lane, dumps it inside to Ferguson. Ferguson over Baldwin. Shot missed. Henderson got it, saves it over to Muya. Muya will dribble it out behind the arc, pull up for 3 and hit it. Caleb Muya with 6. 15-10, Girard by 5. Baldwin right side down in the corner for Watts. Pump fakes the 3, drives it to the lane, shot missed. And Muya high in the air to clear the board for Girard. Back to the basket, shot missed, and Watts clears the board. Daniel from left to right, 1:55 remaining first quarter. Watts all the way to the basket, out of control, shot missed. And Ferguson will clear the rebound. Up the floor to Troike, back to Ferguson, right side for Muya. Girard by 5, 1:40 to play first quarter. Muya dribbles from the right wing, back up top between the rings. Now near half court, going to slow it down and set things up. Left wing for Ferguson. Ferguson hands it off in the backcourt for Goff. 1:15 remaining first quarter. Girard very patient this trip. They got a 5-point lead. Troike right side into Goff, and he's fouled. Down by Peyton Brown. That's 2 on Brown. Beckman and Cleveland set to check in. Ryder Worrell returns for Girard. He'll replace Caleb Muya. 1:09 to play first quarter, 15-10. Girard with the lead, and Ethan Goff will play it in underneath the basket. Gets it in to Troike. Over to Goff. Goff drives, pull-up jumper, missed. Good box out and rebound by Cooper Cleveland. Up the floor to Wilbert. Wilbert will slow it down. Over to Ginnivan. Goff will put it on the floor and lob it down in the corner for Beckman. Up top for Baldwin. Left wing for Cooper Cleveland. Back to Blaine on the right side. Into Beckman. Double team by Ferguson. Trying to kick it across the lane to Brock. Brock missed it and then tracks it down and picks up a whistle and a foul on Henderson. And that'll put Brock at the line shooting a 1-and-1. First on Henderson. Third team foul on Girard. And Brock Ginnivan will head to the line with 35.2 remaining first quarter. Frontenac trailing Girard 15-10. Brock's 1 of 1 at the foul line. Make it 2 of 2 as that one crawls over the front of the rim and good. 6 for Brock. 15-11. Girard by 4, 35.2 remaining first quarter. Second one, got it. 7 for Brock. Franklin will check in with 35.2 remaining. Caleb Muya returns for Girard. Will walk it up with Troike. Top of the key for Ethan Goff. Right side for Troike, trying to get it to Muya. Jake Wilbert's face guarding him. Trying a couple of moving screens to get him open. Over to Worrell with 15. Lobs it on the right baseline for Muya. The leaner over Wilbert missed. Rebound pulled down by Troike. Over to Muya, and he'll lay it in. Frontenac into Cleveland, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. 17-12, Girard by 5. We are back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium in 1 minute. 17-12 Girard. This is Frontenac Raider basketball.
$15 per month. With Common Sense Checking at University Bank, you can earn up to $15 per statement cycle, 10 cents for each swipe after the first 15 swipes. Qualifying is so easy. Simply have one direct deposit or auto payment plus 15 debit card purchases each statement cycle and a $100 opening deposit. Stop by the bank for more information about our Common Sense Checking. Then swipe and save. It's convenience that pays at University Bank. Branch GMB. Member FDIC.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we found clients appreciate a planning process that adjusts to the twists and turns of their life. If you're rethinking your life goals, the Envision process can help you try on your ideas before committing to them. Maybe you're thinking about retiring early or starting your own business. Your Envision plan can tell you how adding a goal could affect your ability to reach your objectives. For more information, call Shane Peak today at 620-232-3120. That's 620-232-3120. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
End of the second quarter, Girard leading 17-12. Cleveland, Ginnivan, Wilbert, Beckman, and Pyle. Pyle returns after picking up 2 quick ones early. Really not playing well, getting into a little foul trouble. Pyle and Brown both with 2 each in that first quarter. Frontenac didn't really play well, especially offensively, and they're only down 5. Cleveland kicks it over to Wilbert. Jake will try a 3, no good. Pyle tips the rebound around, but right to the hands of Caleb Muya. He'll push it up the floor, right to left, lobs it inside to Ferguson. Ferguson will lay it in. Brett Ferguson with 4. Girard by 7, 19-12. Beckman down in the corner for Cooper Cleveland. Back to Beckman near half court. Girard really extending that zone. They've got a lot of length to them. Get it in the high post. The Pyle, turn around, jumper no good. He traveled. Girard with the basketball, leading by 7. 7:12 remaining, first half, I should say. My bad. Doherty to Goff, to Ferguson, right side for Worrell, in the corner for Muya. Caleb for 3, got it. Caleb Muya with 9. Girard by 10, their largest of the night. 22-12, 6:50 to play, first half. Cleveland has his pocket picked by Worrell. Up the floor to Goff. Goff to the basket, layup is good. Goff's got 7, 24-12 Girard. They've opened up the second quarter with 7 straight. Right side for Beckman. Over to Ginnivan, left wing for Jake. Thought about a 3 for a moment, passed it up for Brock. He'll spin in the lane, shot missed, but he's fouled. And the big man Carter Doherty just picked up his 3rd. That will put Brock at the line. Shooting 2, Ginnivan's 3 of 3 at the line, 7 points in the game. He's keeping the Raiders in this one here early on. First one up and good. 8 for Ginnivan. 24-13, Girard by 11. Second one on the way for the senior. Missed it short. Muya pulls down the rebound. Up the floor to Worrell. Into Muya on the block, and he's whistled for a charge. First on Muya, 15 foul on Girard. Frontenac can bring it back to a single-digit deficit with a bucket here on this trip, trailing 24-13. Peyton Brown will walk it up against the Girard 1-3-1 zone defense. Right side for Brown, down in the corner for Beckman. Beckman in the backcourt for Pyle, and on the block for Ginnivan, over to Wilbert. Long 2, and Jake got it. 4 for Wilbert. 24-15, Girard by 9. Muya drives in, retreats out, swings it right side for Goff. Down on the baseline for Muya, shot over Pyle is up and good. Just too easy for Caleb Muya. He's got 11. The lead is back to 11. 26-15. Peyton Brown down in the corner for Beckman. And he throws it away, stolen by Ethan Goff. Goff all the way to the basket. And a charging foul will go on Ethan Goff. Daniel Wantz will check back in. He'll replace Jake Beckman. 5:21 to play, first half. Frontenac down 11. Watts skips it left wing for Peyton Brown. Over to Watts. Down in the corner for Wilbert. Jake lobs it across the lane for Ginnivan. Brock's shot is good, and he's fouled. We'll get that one on Troike. First on Evan. 17th foul on Girard, and Brock Ginnivan will head back to the line for a 3-point play. Brock's 4 of 5 at the line. He's got 10 points. Free throw up and no good. Pyle with the rebound, and then he's tied up by Troike. Alternating possession. We'll head back to Girard with 5:01 to play, first half, 26-17. Girard by 9 with the ball. Muya will walk it up against the Frontenac man-to-man. Over to Troike. Troike hands it off for Goff right at half court. Goff's pass deflected and stolen away. Pyle with it. He'll race through the defense, kick it out for Watts. Watts to Ginnivan. Right side for Wilbert. Frontenac much more patient offensively. Figured when they got down early, double digits, they'd start jacking up shots. Wilbert for the long 2, missed. Ginnivan with a rebound, kicks it out for Brown. Peyton will try a 3, no good. And Ethan Goff clears the board for Girard. He'll push it up right to left, and a blocking foul whistled on Jake Wilbert. His first, team sixth. And Girard will inbound it from the sideline. And after the timeout by Rod Westcott, 4:22 to play first half. 26-17, Girard by 9. We are back in 30 seconds. This is Raider basketball on Radio X.
Headquartered in Richmond, Kansas, QSI Quality Structures Incorporated specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground snow load and a 90-mile-per-hour wind shear built to the most stringent codes. Whether you need a garage, agricultural building, commercial facility, or custom-built design, we're your one-stop shop for post-frame buildings. QSI. Everything we do is right on cue.
Action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
4:22 remaining first half, 26-17, Girard by 9. They'll inbound it from the sideline. Goff inbounds it into the backcourt for Troike. Frontenac picking him up in the man-to-man. Goff gets a ball screen, dribbles from the right wing, all the way to the left wing, and a holding foul on Peyton Brown. And that's 3 on Peyton. Three on Brown, 7th on Frontenac. Blaine Baldwin will check in. And Ethan Goff will head to the line to shoot 2 for the Trojans, or 1-on-1, excuse me. First one up and good. He'll get the bonus. Goff with 8. The lead back to 10. Second one good. He's got 9. Wilbert hands it off for Blaine Baldwin. 4:05 to play first half. 28-17 Girard. Frontenac in need of a run here. Baldwin dribbles left wing against the zone down in the corner for Wilbert. 15-footer is good. Wilbert with 6. Girard by 9, 3:45 to play first half. Like to see Frontenac able to get it down to a 2-possession lead. Troike in the lane, didn't even look at the basket and hit the shot. He's got 4. It's back to 11. Right side for Watts, and on the block for Pyle. Shot blocked by Ferguson. Out of bounds off of Pyle, back to Girard. 30-19, Girard leads, 3:26 remaining. Second quarter, Girard wins the basketball, up 11. Top for Worrell. Worrell lost it on the dribble, kicks it over to Muya. Over to Ferguson, now to Troike near half court, and he'll set it back up against the Frontenac man-to-man. Over to Troike. Up top for Goff. Back to Troike. They'll dribble into the lane. Over to Ferguson, to Goff, open 3, got it. Ethan Goff with his second 3 ball. 12 points for Goff. The lead is 14 at 33-19. And on Bronk, a double team out for Watts. He'll try a 3 and hit it. Big shot there from Daniel. Cuts it back to 11. 33-22. Goff up the floor, spinning the lane. Shot blocked. Baldwin with it. And he's fouled by Ethan Goff, who just picked up his second. Teammate. 2:22 remaining first half. Frontenac down 11. Blaine Baldwin will head to the line. He'll shoot a 1-and-1. He's 1 for 2 at the foul line for his only point in the game. Free throw up and good. 2 of 3 at the line. 2 points for Baldwin. 33-23. Raiders trail by 10. Second one for Baldwin, good. 3 of 4 at the line for Blaine. Back to a 9-point Girard lead. 2:20 to play first half. This is where Girard's kept Frontenac a majority of this game. He goes from 11 back to 9, back to 11, back to 9. See if Frontenac can get a stop here and get over this hump. Ferguson up top for Worrell. Worrell foul line jumper for Troike. Missed. Ferguson with a rebound. Lost it, got it back, laid it in. Ferguson with 6. It's back to 11, 1:50 to play first half. Watts to Baldwin, left wing for Ginnivan. Back to Baldwin, over to Daniel Watts. Skips it left wing for Wilbert. Jake in the high post for Ginnivan. Brock gets some contact. Shot missed. Rebound pulled down by Muya. He'll take it coast to coast, and a whistle and a foul on Watts. First on Daniel. 8th team foul. Caleb Muya will go back to the line to shoot 2. He's 1 of 2 at the line. Muya has a game high 11. First free throw crawls in. Make it 12 for the junior. 36-24, Girard by 12. Minute 28 remaining, first half. Second one rattled in, he hit them both. Girard with their largest lead of the night, 37-24, 1:24 remaining. Ginnivan into Pyle, working on Ferguson. Good ball fake, count the bucket, and he's fouled. That's 4 for Hayden, and he can go to the line for a 3-point play. And cut it to a 10-point Girard lead, still with 1:19 remaining first half. Free throw up and good for Pyle. He's got 5. Beckman checks back in for Daniel Watts. 37-27, Girard by 10. Muya will bring it up on the point. Up top for Worrell. Worrell puts it on the floor, dribbles into the lane, kicks it out for Muya. Muya thought about a 3. Ginnivan with a nice closeout to keep him from shooting it. Over to Ferguson, right side for Troike, 55 seconds. Worrell in the lane, pull up 10-footer is good. Worrell with his first bucket, 39-27. 12-point lead. Ginnivan, nice dish off inside to Pyle, and he lays it in. 7 for Pyle. It's down to 10, 35 seconds remaining first half. Troike brings it up the left side of the floor, over to Goff, right side for Worrell. Worrell down on the baseline for Muya. Muya will backpedal towards half court. We'll just kind of bounce it back and forth. With 15 seconds remaining. Attacks with 12. Now with 8. Gets a ball screen from Ferguson. Ginnivan works through it. And a holding foul away from the ball. Oh no, they're going to call 3 seconds on Worrell. I thought they pointed at him for a moving screen. Frontenac will inbound it down 10, 3.9 remaining in the first half. Get it to Wilbert. Jake across the timeline, crossover, pull-up jumper, good if it goes. No good, missed it off the back of the rim. And we'll head into the locker room at halftime. Our score, Girard 39, Frontenac 29. It's a 10-point Trojan lead. We are back with a look at the first half numbers after this 3-minute timeout. This is Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
If you want to improve your basketball skill set, you need to attend one of the Lane Lord basketball camps. Each camper receives individual attention and specific coaching adapted to age and skill level. There's something for everyone. A grade school camp for girls entering 3rd through 8th grade, a high school team camp available on 2 different weekends with both varsity and JV levels of competition, plus satellite camps throughout the summer. All campers receive instruction from head coach Lane Lord, head assistant Amanda David, along with former and current players. For more information, visit them online at LaneLordBballCamps.com. Coach Lord and Coach David have seen tremendous success over the past several years, and they begin their recruiting at these camps, with over 20 former campers being signed. Visit LaneLordBballCamps.com.
I had no idea you did that.
That's what I said when I learned CDL does more than just electrical work. Like plumbing, heat and air, security cameras and alarms, generators, solar panels, even signs for my business. CDL really is one company that has a solution for about everything in my home and business. Learn more at cdlsolution.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Brent Cousins with SEK Urgent Care. When you're sick, when you're injured, or when you just don't feel like yourself, SEK Urgent Care is here for you. Let our skilled providers treat your non-life-threatening illness or injury at a fraction of the time and cost of an ER visit. Located at the corner of Centennial and Broadway in the Meadowbrook Commons, open 7 days a week for your convenience. SEK Urgent Care, where your family and time matter. Find us fast on names and numbers.
For all those New Year's resolutions, stop at Jockson's to get your new running shoes and new workout gear from Nike to Adidas. We also have Brooks and Asics running shoes to get the new year started right. Here at Jockson's in downtown Pittsburgh, Adidas Ultra Boost on sale for a great price of $129.99. Stop in to see the Jockson's sales we have going on right now. You don't want to miss these deals. Select Chiefs and Royals apparel are marked down. Stop in Jock's Niche today in downtown Pittsburgh.
Sporting goods from Jock's Niche.
Community National Bank and Trust believes in our local schools and those who have committed themselves to our children. They would like to reward you with a premium banking product. It offers Community National Bank and Trust excellent service coupled with a bounty of free banking products. Teacher's Choice has a checking account with no monthly service charge, unlimited check writing, no fee for cashier's checks, money orders and traveler's checks, and much more. Call or stop by today and visit one of their customer service representatives and find out how easy it is to open a Teacher's Choice account. Member FDIC.
Paynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist. Paynes handles all driveline repairs for cars, trucks, four-wheel drive vehicles, and farm equipment. Paynes can also handle any general machine work and offers 24-hour wrecker service. Call Paynes anytime, 231-3170. Paynes Incorporated is located at the intersection of West McKay and Highway 69 Frontenac Junction. Paynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist.
Proud supporter of Frontenac Athletics.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X, 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Stowe back here at halftime, 39-29. Girard by 10. As you can hear all the racket in the background is the Girard drum line. And it just echoes in this gym, and it's hard to hear anything. Let's take a look at the first half scoring numbers. Well, let's tell you what, let's go ahead and go to break. They're almost done. Cannot hear myself think. 39-29, Girard by 10. We'll take a look at the scoring numbers in 2 minutes. This is Frontenac Raider basketball.
Community National Bank and Trust believes in our local schools and those who have committed themselves to our children. They would like to reward you with a premium banking product. It offers Community National Bank and Trust excellent service coupled with a bounty of free banking products. Teacher's Choice has a checking account with no monthly service charge, unlimited check writing, no fee for cashier's checks, money orders and traveler's checks, and much more. Call or stop by today and visit one of their customer service representatives and find out how easy it is to open a Teacher's Choice account. Member FDIC.
If you are injured in an accident or on the job, it is vitally important that you hire the right attorney. Before choosing an attorney, you should make sure they have the resources to fight large corporations or insurance companies. Your attorney should have extensive trial court experience and a track record of success. The Spigarelli Law Firm with offices in Pittsburgh and Coffeyville has the experience, resources, and reputation to provide the quality representation your claim deserves. Fred Spigarelli has received the top rating from his peers with a Martindale-Hubbell Independent Rating System. His firm has the resources to hire the experts and physicians needed to properly present your claim. The Spigarelli Law Firm has successfully tried cases for over 40 years and taken numerous cases all the way to the Supreme Court. Call the Spigarelli Law Firm today at 877-409-7931 or visit their website at spigarelli-law.com. You can also find them fast in names and numbers. Be sure to get reliable information when you choose an attorney to represent you.
Now accepting new clients. At the Pet Care and Surgery Center, Dr. James Clark believes all of our pets deserve kind, humane, and loving treatment. From a simple checkup or rabies vaccination to performing major surgery. Plus, Dr. Clark has boarding, grooming, nutrition, and wellness checkups. Dr. James Clark can provide that loving member of your family with the treatment they deserve. Call 620-308-6454 to set up an appointment or simply visit petcarecenter.org. Pet Care and Surgery, making a difference.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here at halftime, Ted Taylor Gymnasium, 39-29. Girard up by 10 at halftime. Take a look at the first half numbers. Caleb Muya leads the way with 13. Ethan Goff added 12. 6 from Ferguson, 4 from Troike, and a 2-point bucket from Ryder Worrell. For Frontenac, they're led by Brock Ginnivan. Kept a minute at times when their offense was struggling. He had 10 in the first half. They got 7 from Pyle despite some foul trouble. 6 from Wilbert, 3 from Watts, and 3 from Blaine Baldwin. Raiders down 10. They were down double digits at half a year ago in this matchup and came back and found a way to win. Let's see what adjustments they made at halftime and maybe emphasize getting the ball inside on the post. Ginnivan and Pyle, when they post up, they've had some success inside. Both teams making their way out of the locker room. 39-29, Girard by 10. We are back with the second half in 1 minute. This is Raider basketball on Radio X.
The City of Frontenac is a proud supporter of Frontenac High School athletics and academics. The City of Frontenac was founded in 1886 and is home to just over 3,100 residents. Frontenac citizens enjoy a small-town atmosphere and all that a close-knit community has to offer. Situated on the crossroads of 2 major highways, those living in Frontenac can easily travel and enjoy the amenities of larger cities in a shorter travel distance. The community boasts an outstanding school system, low taxes, complete city services, including 24-hour police and fire protection. Good luck, Raiders, from the mayor, city council, and staff.
The true test of a great insurance agency comes when you suffer a loss. It's easy to take your premiums, but Ray Ryan of Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh knows that handling your claim is the most important service an insured needs.
Claim is our chance to let the customer know that we'll be out there, not just that we sold them a policy, we'll also be there when a claim occurs to make sure it gets handled in an honest, respectable way.
Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh, a trusted choice agency. Find them fast in names and numbers.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
We're back at halftime of the boys' game. Girard by 10. Both teams in their huddle making some adjustments. Getting ready for the start of the second half. Frontenac will have the basketball to start this third quarter. No, I don't want that. (39-29), Girard by 10. Frontenac will get the basketball. It's Ginnivan, Pyle, Wilbert, Watts, and Brown. Muya, Ferguson, Goff, Worrell, and Troike on the floor for Girard to start it off. Frontenac will get the ball from right to left. Will inbound it to Wilbert. He'll walk it up against the man-to-man. Right side for Watts. High post for Ginnivan. They go right inside. He'll power it up over Muya. Shot missed, and Ferguson clears the board. Outlets it to Troike. Girard with the ball. First possession of the second half, leading by 10. Troike's shot missed. Ferguson tips the rebound to himself and then throws it away. Good steal by Brock. Now Brock has it taken away. Off of Frontenac. It'll stay with Girard. 7:33 remaining third quarter. Troike inbounds it to Muya. Caleb stands between the rings, holds it against the Frontenac man-to-man. Ferguson left wing for Muya. Over to Goff on the foul line, dumps it out for Ferguson. Dropped it, got it back inside to Troike. Troike's shot in traffic, no good, but he's fouled. Wilbert picks up his second. And Troike, who had 4 first half points, will head back to the line. He'll shoot 2. This will be his first free throw attempts of the night. Chance to add to that 10-point lead. 40-29. As he knocks it down, Girard by 11. Second one rattles in. He's got 6. Girard by 12. Frontenac can put together a run here and get back in this one. Left wing for Wilbert. It's a ball screen from Pyle. Gets it in on the block for Pyle. He'll take it up strong over Troike and knock it down. That is there all day if Frontenac can have some patience. Ginnivan and Pyle on the block. 9 for Pyle. 41-31. Girard by 10. Raiders need to stop here defensively. Worrell up top for Troike. Troike carried it. We'll go back to Frontenac on the turnover. Chance for the Raiders to make it a single-digit deficit. Brown will run the point. Peyton in foul trouble. Had 3 in that first half. Set out for a majority of it. Ball screen for Watts. Daniel to the basket. Shot missed. And then he fouled on the rebound. Here it is, Daniel. His second. Team second. And Girard will inbound it up 10. Another missed opportunity for Frontenac to cut into this 10-point deficit. Right side for Goff, down in the corner for Ferguson. Up top for Muya, left wing for Worrell, down to Goff in the corner. Over to Troike, right side for Muya. Caleb hands it off for Worrell. Worrell thought about a 3, passed it up to Goff and has it knocked away and stolen by Brown. Peyton to the basket. Ball tipped out of bounds off of Girard. Brown wanted a foul, no foul called. And it'll stay with Frontenac down 10. Another opportunity to make it a single-digit lead. Get it into Wilbert. And on the block for Ginnivan. He'll power it up to the basket, miss it, tip it, get it back, have it blocked, and a whistle and a foul on Ferguson. His first, team first here in the second half, and Brock will head back to the line to shoot 2. Ginnivan 4 of 6 at the line, 10 points in that first half. He will head to the line for opportunity to cut it to single digits. Rattled it around, out and back in. He's got 11, 5 of 7 from the foul line. Cooper Cleveland in for Watts. 41-32, Girard by 9. Second free throw on the way for Ginnivan. He got it. 12 for Brock. Cuts it to 8. Raiders need a stop here. Troike up top for Muya. Right side for Worrell. Down in the corner for Goff. Into Muya on the block. Shot over Pyle. Missed. Rebound tipped out. Troike had it. Taken away by Brown. Up the floor to Cleveland. Hands it off for Pyle. Over to Wilbert. Frontenac will slow things up and set it up. 41-33. They're down 8. Left wing for Cleveland. Gets it into Ginnivan. Girard doubles the post. Ginnivan tries to pass it across the lane to Pyle. And then Brock is tied up by Ferguson. Possession goes to Girard. Muya will bring it up, 41-33. Girard by 8. Muya dribbling it on the left wing. Hands it off for Ferguson, and Rod Westcott, frustrated with his offense that possession, going to burn a timeout. We'll take it with him. 5:01 to play, third quarter. Girard by 8. We are back to 10R Taylor Gymnasium in 30 seconds. This is Raider basketball.
What's the buzz around Community National Bank and Trust? They're talking mobile banking, instant issue debit cards, rewards checking and credit cards, and let's not forget e-power checking, paying better than CD-like rates on a checking account, plus nationwide ATM fee refunds. Get in on the buzz. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
5:01 to play, third quarter, and Girard will have the basketball out of the timeout, leading Frontenac 41-33. The CNC League doubleheader. Girard unbeaten in the league, 1-0 with a win last week over Baxter. Frontenac 0-1. Desperately need a road win here to stay alive in this conference race. Goff near half court against the man-to-man. Hands it off left side for Troike. Right side for Worrell. Worrell penetrates, kicks it out for Muya. Muya to the foul line, spins in traffic, shot over Pyle, is another net. Nice move there by the junior. He's got 15. Girard continuing to keep Frontenac at an arm's length lead. It's back to 10. Deflected pass up to Muya, and he's fouled by Wilbert. And Wilbert picks up his second foul, make it his third, Third team foul. And Muya will head to the line to shoot 2. Now the officials are having a conversation with Jake near half court. Muya will head to the line to shoot 2. He's got 15 in the game, 3 of 4 at the line. Make it 16 as he knocks the first one down. Girard by 11, 4:24 to play, third quarter. Second one is good. He's got 17. The lead is back to 12, 45-33, 4:20 to play, third quarter. Brown with it. Near half court, picks up his dribble. Puts it left wing for Cleveland, down in the corner for Wilbert. Right side for Brown, back to Cleveland, looking inside. Left wing for Brown, lobs it into Ginnivan, turns and faces triple team. Nice pass into Pyle, count the bucket, and he's fouled. No, they're gonna wave it off and say it was on the floor before the shot. That one on Caleb Muya with the foul, his second, team second. Frontenac inbounds it to Wilbert. They get it to Pyle, and he's held by Doherty. That's 4 on Doherty. Third team foul here in the second half on Girard. Frontenac will inbound it again, up or trailing by 12 with 3:52 remaining. Get it into Wilbert. Wilbert into Pyle, skips it across to Brown. Brown in on the block for Ginnivan. Up top for Cleveland, open 3, missed. Troike had it, lost it, loose on the deck. And a jump ball whistled. Alternating possession will stay with Frontenac as Ferguson checks in for Worrell. Peyton Brown to play it in. Lobs it in between the circles for Wilbert. Right side for Brown. 3:30 remaining, third quarter. Wilbert for 3, top of the key, got it. 9 for Wilbert. The lead is down to 9, and Varsh will call a timeout. 3:29 to play, third quarter. 45-36, Girard by 9. We are back in 30 seconds. This is Raider basketball.
Headquartered in Richmond, Kansas, QSI Quality Structures Incorporated specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground snow load and a 90-mile-per-hour wind shear built to the most stringent codes. Whether you need a garage, agricultural building, commercial facility, or custom-built design, we're your one-stop shop for post-frame buildings. QSI. Everything we do is right on cue.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
3:29 remaining third quarter. Frontenac down 9 following the three-pointer by Jake Wilbert. Raiders will pick them up. Little full court press here. Well, they were going to, and Troike just walks it up against the man-to-man of Wilbert. Over to Ferguson, back to Troike. Raiders trying to get a turnover and a stop here. Troike in the lane, pull-up jumper, it's good. Troike's got 8. Back to an 11-point Girard lead. Cleveland up top for Wilbert. Inside the pile, turnaround jumper comes up short. Rebound tipped around. It's loose. Ferguson had it taken away, then gets it back up the floor to Goff, and Goff is fouled by Jake Wilbert. And Jake just picked up his 4th. And that'll put Ethan Goff at the line shooting 2. He's 2 of 2 at the line, 12 points in the game. And the first one is up and good. Girard by 12. Goff's got 13. 48-36, 2:43 to play. Frontec's due for a run to try to get back into this. Goff hits the second one. 14 for Goff. 49-36, matches Girard's largest lead of the night. Brown will walk it up over to Cleveland. High post for Ginnivan. Brock will drive to the basket. Teardrop miss. The tip no good. Gets it back again. Takes it up and draws a whistle and a foul on Ferguson. And Brock will head to the line. He will shoot 2. 14 foul on Girard. 3rd on Ferguson. So foul trouble mounting up a bit for the Girard Bigs. Doherty with 4. Ferguson with 3. Ginnivan at the foul line. Misses the first one. Brock has 10. He is 6 of 9 at the foul line. Second one, missed that one. Rebound by Cleveland. Kicks it in the backcourt for Brown. Baseline right for Watts. High post for Ginnivan, and they said Brock traveled. Million will bring it up. 2:14 to play. Girard with the basketball and in control this one with a 13-point lead. They kept Frontenac at an arm's length after opening up the game on a 10-2 run. Worrell will try a 3, missed it. Ginnivan with a rebound, he'll push it up the floor. Take it up over Goff and lay it in. Nice move by Brock. Brock with 14. Girard by 11. 1:45 remaining. Troike in the lane, and he was fouled by Daniel Watts. 3rd on Daniel, 15 foul on the Raiders. And with 1:44 remaining third quarter, Ethan Goff will inbound it on the far sideline. As Blaine Baldwin will check in to replace him. Jake Beckman will replace Watts. Goff to play it in. Gets it into Worrell, right side for Henderson. Henderson And to Troike. And pull it out behind the arc. Shot over Pyle, partially blocked, and Ginnivan clears the board, and then Troike fouls him. Second on Troike, fifth team foul on Girard. And Brock Ginnivan will throw it in for Frontenac, and another opportunity for the Raiders to cut it to a single-digit Girard lead. 49-38, Girard by 11, 1:25 remaining. Get it in on the block for Pyle. Working on Henderson, and he lays it in. Pyle with 11, 49-40, Girard by 9. Troike hands it off for Ethan Goff. Right side for Muya. Over to Henderson, left wing for Troike. Up top for Worrell. Worrell left wing for Henderson. Down in the baseline for Muya, gets a ball screen. Drives to the basket. And a charging foul whistled on Caleb Muya. Now he's got 3. And a foul on Muya.
Foul is called on Muya.
Frontenac with an opportunity to be closer than they've been in a while. They trail by 9. Beckman to the basket. Now Troike picks up his third. So foul trouble an issue. Muya with 3. Ferguson with 3. Now Troike with 3. And Carter Doherty, the big man, with 4. That's already the 17th foul on the Trojans. And that will put Beckman at the line shooting a 1-and-1 for the Raiders. And he knocks the first one down. Frontenac down 8, 42.7 remaining. Second one, good. 2 big free throws there by the sophomore, Jake Beckman. 49-42, Girard by 7. Trojans having a little bit of a foul trouble issue here, mounting up on them in the second half. Over to Worrell. Worrell, a couple of dribbles, hands it off for Muya. Muya dribbles around Ginnivan, picks it up in the lane, hands it off for Troike with 20. Right wing for Henderson. Up top for Worrell. Girard by 7, going to hold it for the final shot. 10 seconds remaining. Hands it off for Goff. Goff to the basket. Shot missed. The tip no good. Baldwin clears it for Frontenac. And he's fouled by Ethan Goff. And now Goff with 3. And now Frontenac's trying to make a case that he was shooting. With 1.8, now they're talking about it. The officials are going to discuss it. If they give him 3 fouls, this place is going to go crazy. Yep. Now they say it's 1-and-1. What a mess. So Baldwin will shoot a 1-and-1, and he makes the first one. 4 for Baldwin. He's 4 or 5 at the line. Frontenac back to within 6, closest they've been in a while. Second one for Blaine, in and out, no good. Muya with a length of the court shot, no good, and that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Girard 49, Frontenac 43. Stick around. Fourth quarter starts in 1 minute. It'll be a wild one. This is Raider basketball on Radio X.
The human eye blinks about 17,000 times a day, but here's a real eye-opener. Dry eyes can cause irritation, red eyes, and blurred vision. Don't assume your blurry vision means you need new glasses or contacts. The doctors at Canar Eye Care are experienced in diagnosing and treating dry eyes with the newest treatments available. So schedule your eye exam in Pittsburgh or Girard with Canar Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
Community National Bank and Trust believes in our local schools and those who have committed themselves to our children. They would like to reward you with a premium banking product that offers Community National Bank and Trust excellent service coupled with a bounty of free banking products. Teacher's Choice is a checking account with no monthly service charge, unlimited check writing, no fee for cashier's checks, money orders and traveler's checks, and much more. Call or stop by today and visit one of their customer service representatives and find out how easy it is to open a Teacher's Choice account. Member FDIC.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
This is the closest the Raiders have been since the end of the first quarter. They trail 49-43 and trailed by 13 on 4 different occasions. And Girard's really kept them at arm's length, but a nice little run to end that third quarter to cut it to 6. Girard with the basketball against the Frontenac man-to-man. Troike on the right side, dribbles into Pyle. Nice pass across the lane to Ferguson, and he lays it in. He's got 8. The lead is 8. Foul trouble an issue here for Girard. Frontenac needs to take it right at him. Everybody on the floor, but Worrell has 3 fouls. Over to Ginnivan, skips it left wing. Open 3 ball for Beckman is good. And a foul away from the ball. Beckman with 5. And a foul away from the ball on Frontenac. As Brock Ginnivan whistled for the foul, his second. Team 6th. And it's a 5-point Girard lead, 7:30 to play in the game, and the officials equally bad for both teams, and they're about to lose control of this game here. 7:30 to play, fourth quarter, 51-46. Frontenac as close as they've been in a while. Muya will bring it up on the left side of the floor against the Frontenac man-to-man. Up top for Worrell. Worrell puts it on the floor to the right wing, over to Ferguson, left wing for Muya. Muya, a couple of dribbles, picks it up, swings it right side for Ferguson. Over to Troike, 7 minutes remaining. Girard with the ball and a 5-point lead. Over to Ferguson. Up top for Goff, left wing for Troike. Troike crossover, hands it off for Worrell, and Worrell's fouled by Baldwin. Blaine Gamble for the steal there. And he picks up his first, team 7th, and that'll put Ryder Worrell at the line. He'll shoot a 1-and-1 as Peyton Brown, Jake Wilbert, and Daniel Watts check back in. .6:45 to play, fourth quarter. Frontenac down 5. Worrell shooting a 1-and-1, and he hits the first one. 3 points for Ryder Worrell. .52-46, Girard by 6. Second one for Worrell, got it. He's got 4. Girard by 7. 6:45 remaining, fourth quarter. Right side for Watts. To Brown, left wing for Wilbert. And to Ginnivan, it's tipped out of bounds off of Troike. It'll stay right here with Frontenac. Brown to play it in underneath the basket for Frontenac. Gets it into Ginnivan, and Ginnivan is fouled. It's either going to be 4 on Troike or 4 on Ferguson. And it's 4 on Evan Troike. 9th team foul, and Ginnivan will head to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Brock is 6 of 10 at the foul line, and these are 2 huge free throws here for the senior. So it'll be the final 1-and-1 of the game for Frontenac. They'll be in the double bonus after this, and he crawls that first one in. 15 for Brock. It's back to 6. 53-47. Second one for Ginnivan. Got it. 16 from Brock. Back to a 5-point Girard lead. 53-48. Muya will bring it up. Over to Doherty. Up top for Ferguson. Ferguson picks up his dribble, hands it off for Doherty. Right baseline for Goff. Over to Worrell, back to Goff. Top of the key for Ferguson. Over to Goff, he'll drive baseline, leaner, missed. And the rebound on a good box out there, hauled in by Jake Wilbert. And Frontenac can make it a one-possession lead with a basket of any kind here. Under 6 minutes to play, 53-48, Girard by 5. Ginnivan on the baseline, kicks it up top for Jake. Jake for three, no good. Ginnivan with a rebound, lost it, it's loose on the deck, gets it back, takes it up over Doherty, no foul, and he missed the shot. Run out at the other end for Goff, ball fake, layup good. 14 points for Goff, the lead is 7. We've got a timeout. Timeout Frontenac, 5:35 to play, fourth quarter, 55-48. Frontenac trails by 7. We're back to Girard in 1 minute.
Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing can tow all cars, trucks, and some semi-tractors and trailers in town or cross country. Larry Barrett has emergency wrecker service for all accidents, 24-hour towing. Been in an accident? Then call the pros. They have quality auto body repairing and painting from certified technicians for all major and minor repair jobs, and they can deal directly with the insurance companies, taking the stress out of your life. Go to barrettbodyframe.com or stop in and see them at 1601 East 27th Street Terrace or call 232-9400. That's Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing. Customer service first. See them fast in names and numbers.
Hi, this is Dr. Brent Cousins with SEK Urgent Care. When you're sick, when you're injured, or when you just don't feel like yourself, SEK Urgent Care is here for you. Let our skilled providers treat your non-life-threatening illness or injury at a fraction of the time and cost of an ER visit. Located at the corner of Centennial and Broadway in the Meadowbrook Commons, open 7 days a week for your convenience. SEK Urgent Care, where your family and time matter. Find us fast on names and numbers.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Frontenac down 7 with the basketball, out of the timeout. Walk it up the floor, hand it off for Peyton Brown. Top of the key for Wilbert, free throw line for Ginnivan, down in the corner for Watts. Daniel for 3, and he got it. 6 for Watts, the lead down to 4. Frontenac gonna extend a little pressure here. They'll hand it off to Ryder. Ryder Worrell, he'll bring it up. Right side of the floor, down to the baseline. Top of the key for Ferguson. Frontenac will trap him. Down in the corner for Goff, up top for Ferguson. Ferguson will just hold it. Now Kyle comes out and picks him up. Over to Muya. 4:50 and counting. 55-51 Girard. Ginnivan. Muya goes around him and draws a contact and a foul. It's going to go on Hayden Pyle, and that's his 4th. His 3rd, team 8, and that will put Muya on the line shooting 2. Caleb Muya with 17 points, make it 18 as he knocks the first one down. Girard by 5. 4:43 to play, fourth quarter, still plenty of time. Frontenac needs to find a way to get a stop. Second one, in and out, no good, and Wilbert clears the board. Raiders down 5. A basket of any kind can make it a one-possession lead, closest Frontenac's been in a while. Brown to Wilbert. Back to Brown on the left wing. Over to Wilbert, free throw line for Pyle. He'll drive in, shot over Ferguson is good, and he's hammered, no foul. Pyle with 13, the lead down to 3. Here comes some full court pressure. Girard gets it up the floor to Muya. 4:10 to play, 56-53. Frontenac within striking distance after trailing by double digits for most of the game. Girard started out the game 10-2 run. Muya to the basket. It's got to be a charge. How's that on Daniel Watts? There was a collision between Muya and Wilbert, and they called the foul on Watts. Muya shooting 2, misses the first one. This is one of those games where the 3 officials have made everybody in the gym mad at them. Second one, got it. Muya split the pair. It's a 4-point Girard lead, 3:53 remaining, fourth quarter. Watts will run the point, right side for Wilbert. Take a couple of dribbles in the lane, kicks it over to Brown, baseline left for Watts. Watts hands it right to Caleb Muya. Muya to the basket, dunks it in traffic. What a dunk by Caleb Muya. 59-53, Girard by 6. And some debris was thrown onto the floor. And Frontenac will inbound it. On the sideline. Troike will check back in. Frontenac down 6. Get it into Pyle. Spins around Ferguson. He's hammered, no foul. And Muya comes out of the pack with it. Over to Ferguson, back to Muya. 3:10 to play, fourth quarter. Girard with the ball down, or up 6. Worrell to Ferguson. Over to Troike. Troike jump stop, kicks it over to Ferguson. Back to Muya. 2:50 to play, Girard playing a little keep away. Left wing for Ferguson. Over to Troike. They'll dribble it in the lane. Hand it off from Muya. Muya lays it in. It's back to 8. We've got a timeout on the floor. 2:34 to play. Fourth quarter, 61-53. Girard by 8. We are back in 1 minute. This is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
Hi, this is Dr. Brent Cousins with SEK Urgent Care. When you're sick, when you're injured, or when you just don't feel like yourself, SEK Urgent Care is here for you. Let our skilled providers treat your non-life-threatening illness or injury at a fraction of the time and cost of an ER visit. Located at the corner of Centennial and Broadway in the Meadowbrook Commons. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. SEK Urgent Care, where your family and time matter. Find us fast on names and numbers.
Now accepting new clients. At the Pet Care and Surgery Center, Dr. James Clark believes all of our pets deserve kind, humane, and loving treatment. From a simple checkup or rabies vaccination to performing major surgery. Plus, Dr. Clark has boarding, grooming, nutrition, and wellness checkups. Dr. James Clark can provide that loving member of your family with the treatment they deserve. Call 620-308-6454 to set up an appointment or simply visit petcarecenter.org. Pet Care and Surgery, making a difference.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Frontenac down 8, 2:34 to play. Watts will bring it up. Right side for Peyton Brown. Frontenac needs a quick basket. Wilbert will penetrate, shot missed, gets his own rebound, hands it off to Ginnivan, and Brock lays it in. Down 6. Muya, crossover to the basket, layup, good. 25 for Muya. Back to 8. Ginnivan kicks it across the lane, stolen by Muya. And it's off to Girard, and we'll stay here with Frontenac with 2:02 to play, fourth quarter. He pointed to Frontenac ball. Well, they're going to give it to Girard. Worrell gets the full court press, kicks it over to Troike. Troike across the timeline. Girard by 8, 1:50 to play. Dribbles baseline. Up top for Ferguson. Over to Muya. 140 and counting, 63-55. With these two rematch in Substate, it should be interesting. That will be over in Frontenac. Ferguson over to Goff. Goff puts it on the floor, picks up his dribble. Foul line for Troike. Troike in the lane. Shot good, and he's fouled. By Daniel Watts, he just fouled out. Watts' night is complete with 6. Girard by 10, and that'll probably end the thread here by Frontenac. Goff at the line, or excuse me, Troike at the line for the three-point play. He's got 8, 4 in each half. Free throw up and good. Girard by 11, 1:18 remaining. Frontenac needs a quick score here. Brown over to Wilbert. Jake will rise and fire, miss it. Troike with a rebound, up the floor to Worrell. Worrell to the basket, layup good. 6 for Worrell, the lead back to 13, final minute of this fourth quarter. Over to Brown, top of the key for Baldwin. Lane, nice pass inside the pile. He's fouled again, no call. And then an intentional foul whistled on Brock Ginnivan. So Goff will walk to the other end. He got 16 points. He'll get 2 shots, and Girard will get the ball. 50.1 remaining. Girard by 13. Make it 14 as Goff swishes the free throw. Second one, no good. Girard by 14, 50 seconds to play. They'll inbound it underneath Frontenac's basket. And they're going to hang on and win this one. Going to take a major meltdown from Girard for Frontenac to win this. And now they are calling for both principals to come over, and somebody's getting kicked out. Well, we've got a timeout, Frontenac, and we'll go ahead and keep it right here. 50.1 remaining, 69-55. Frontenac leads by 14. I guess they just brought him over for a little crowd control. Nobody got kicked out. Tell you what, we'll take a 30-second timeout. Girard by 14. We're back at 30.
Having a confident smile can change everything, and Invisalign makes that decision easy because you can have a stunning smile without most people even knowing you're going through treatment. Saya Smile Center is proud to be a premier provider of Invisalign. Your Invisalign treatment will consist of a series of aligners that you switch out every 2 weeks. Each aligner will gradually shift your teeth perfectly into place, giving you the smile you always dreamed of. Call Saya Smile Center today for your no-cost consultation. Saya Smile Center, 4095 Parkview Drive in Frontenac, 620-231-7242.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
50.1 to play. It's one of those games that just needs to be over. It is getting heated now. Girard to inbound it, up 14. They get it in to Goff, to Worrell, up the floor to Troike. And Troike's fouled by Pyle. Well, it's 4th on Pyle. Troike at the line, shooting a free throw, and he rolls it in. And Coach Barcelona is going to empty the bench with 45.2 remaining. Frontenac down 15. They made it interesting, had it 55-51. And a 15-4 run to close it out. You start out with a 10-2 run and then end it with a 15-4 run. Chances are you're going to win. And Girard will empty their bench as well as things will start to get heated out there on the floor. Good win tonight for Girard. They battled. Made their free throws. And Troike sinks the second, and he'll come out of the ball game. Cleveland will bring it up. Over to Beckman. Beckman shot in traffic, no good. Rebound pulled down by Taylor Bruning. He'll lose it. Travel, no call. Left wing for Lolleman. 22 seconds remaining. Henderson from Bruning. To Doherty. Left side for Rigby Bourne. And that'll do it. Girard hangs on and wins 71-55 over the Frontenac Raiders. Girard's 2-0 with wins over Baxter and Frontenac, and that'll do it. We have gone final. 71-55, Girard by 16. We'll take 2 minutes, come back, and take a look at the final numbers and wrap it up and get out of here. Girard sweeps Frontenac on the road in CNC League playing tonight. Boys knock off the Raiders 71-55. We are back in 2 minutes.
Now accepting new clients. At the Pet Care and Surgery Center, Dr. James Clark believes all of our pets deserve kind, humane, and loving treatment. From a simple checkup or rabies vaccination to performing major surgery. Plus, Dr. Clark has boarding, grooming, nutrition, and wellness checkups. Dr. James Clark can provide that loving member of your family with the treatment they deserve. Call 620-308-6454 to set up an appointment or simply visit petcarecenter.org. Pet Care and Surgery, making a difference.
Hi, this is Dr. Brent Cousins with SEK Urgent Care. When you're sick, when you're injured, or when you just don't feel like yourself, SEK Urgent Care is here for you. Let our skilled providers treat your non-life-threatening illness or injury at a fraction of the time and cost of an ER visit. Located at the corner of Centennial and Broadway in the Meadowbrook Commons. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. SEK Urgent Care, where your family and time matter. Find us fast on names and numbers.
Does your current checking account pay you up to $15 per month? With Common Sense Checking at University Bank, you can earn up to $15 per statement cycle, 10 cents for each swipe after the first 15 swipes. Qualifying is so easy. Simply have one direct deposit or auto payment plus 15 debit card purchases each statement cycle and a $100 opening deposit. Stop by the bank for more information about our Common Sense Checking. Then swipe and save. It's convenience that pays at University Bank. Branch GMB, member FDIC.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we found clients appreciate a planning process that adjusts to the twists and turns of their life. If you're rethinking your life goals, the Envision process can help you try on your ideas before committing to them. Maybe you're thinking about retiring early or starting your own business. Your Envision plan can tell you how adding a goal could affect your ability to reach your objectives. For more information, call Shane Peak today at 620-232-3120. That's 620-232-3120. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Girard gets the sweep over Frontenac tonight, 71-55, in the boys' game. The girls' game final was 62-50. Girard, both sides, improved to 2-0 in the league. Frontenac drops to 0-2. Let's take a look at the final numbers and wrap it up and get out of here. Girard, only their starters scored. All 5 starters scored. All 4 of the 5 in double figures. Muya with 25. He was awesome tonight. 18 for Ferguson. or 8, excuse me, for Ferguson, 17 for Ethan Goff, 11 for Troike, and 6 for Worrell. For Frontenac, Ginnivan faced the Raiders with 18, Pyle with 13, battled foul trouble for most of the game. Wilbert with 9, 6 from Watts, 5 from Beckman off the bench, and Blaine Baldwin pitched in 4. And tough night on the road for Frontenac. Got down early 10-2 in the first 3 minutes of the game. Then Girard closed out after Frontenac made it 55-51. Girard closed out on a 16-4 run to close out the Raiders and improve to 2-0 in CNC League play. Our broadcast schedule for Frontenac the rest of the week. Raider girls on the road at Mount Vernon. Girls only varsity matchup, tip-off around 7:30. We'll have it for you here on Radio X 103.5 as well as live video at ESPN1007.com. And then Friday, the boys will be back home against El Dorado Springs. Boys only varsity matchup. Varsity game expected to tip around 6:30, 7 o'clock. And you can hear it here and watch it on our website as well. For producer engineer Zach Conway back at the station, did a good job flipping the switches, and also our cameraman Josh Lettner. and Josh Lettner on the camera. I'm Mike Snow saying so long, everybody. Thanks for listening to Raider Basketball.
If you are injured in an accident or on the job, it is vitally important that you hire the right attorney. Before choosing an